there?
Hello.
Don't see anybody in the chat yet.
Not yet.
All right, tell me if anybody says anything. I'm going to get a couple more things set up.
Okie doke.
We got anybody here yet?
Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. All right. Hey, anybody there? Well, we have a bunch of biscuits we're going to be trying today. We have some Yorkshire tea.
Yep,
Yorkshire tea with milk and sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Most of our biscuits are from Britain, but we've got a few from other countries that we've just tried, and we thought like that might be good with tea. So we'll be trying those too. Got a Korean like honey cake, I think. But y'all get in the comments. Don't be strangers. We're here to chat with y'all, have some tea, have some biscuits, and answer any questions y'all might have.
Yeah, and enjoy our Saturday.
And enjoy the Saturday. Hey, Home and Forge, how are you doing today? Good to see you.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah. Did Brad's knife get delivered? I think the USPS was saying that the other night on the live stream.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. but yeah, so we have a plethora of biscuits or cookies, depending.
Yeah, depending on where you're from.
Yeah. Some people take that word very seriously.
Yeah, absolutely. Stuck in Seattle.
Yeah. I was waiting on some stuff too, but it seems like it got stuck as well. So.
Well,
it was ordered from eBay though, so sometimes the shipping is not quite.
Yeah. Guess it depends on how fast they get it shipped out.
How is your day going? Since it seems like it's mainly just us.
Yeah.
All right, whoever's lurking in the background should say howdy. There's people lurking, but yeah, I want to give people a few minutes to come in before we start like stuffing our faces full of food. You know, since that's the main event is kind of tea and biscuits. So
And talking.
And we really tried to pick a time of day when some of our viewers from across the pond would be able to watch, because most of the time when we film, they're all asleep.
That's
true.
true.
Of the like 5-hour time difference between here and London, I think. So.
And they're very serious about their biscuits and tea.
Yeah. And it should be. What time is tea time?
I think it's like later in the afternoon.
Oh, okay.
It's like a pre.
If there's any British folks watching, chime in and let me know when y'all's tea time is in relation to when we're filming this, because it's actually like 10:30 in the morning here. So we wanted to just do this while y'all were up. But working on a leather bag, that's cool. I didn't know you did. Oh, so I guess you do leather work because you make the sheaths for the knives too? That's really neat. That's really cool.
That is cool.
I've met some leather workers over the years, and it's fun stuff.
Yeah, that is pretty neat.
Forging's pretty cool too. I've never attempted it. I've got friends that do.
Yeah.
And I bought a lot of knives.
Sounds like a very warm hobby.
But anyway, we've got like 8 people watching and like 1 person commenting. So y'all don't be strangers. Leave some comments. Oh, okay. So 15:35. So 3:35 here in the UK.
So it might be about tea time.
What is tea time officially in the UK? I probably should have looked that up before we started the stream.
It's okay. That's all we have people commenting for.
That's right.
So
that's why we're here.
us.
But hi, Kate. Welcome to the chat.
Yeah. Hello.
We got biscuits and some other things. I see Oreos, but these aren't regular Oreos.
No, they're not traditional Oreos.
But we got Walker's biscuits. We have some biscuits that I think we're supposed to eat with butter and cheese instead of dunking. So we brought some good cheddar and some butter too. So we're gonna get into some stuff. But if y'all have any questions, just let us know. You want a jammy Dodger? I want to eat
Let's
something. We skipped breakfast, so like I'm quite hungry.
Let's go in for it. And these are the jammy Dodgers that are apple and blackcurrant flavored.
Yes, not the standard ones.
No.
We had these in a video not too long ago.
Yeah.
By the way, once we're done with this live stream, we have a regular video that will be launching like as soon as we get done. So, you know, even if you can't stick around for the whole live stream or you're just dropping in, be watching for that video. We're going to be comparing US and UK chocolates, like head to head. We had several people suggest a video of that nature. And so we decided to go for it because, you know, twist our arm and make us eat some chocolate. But anyway, all right. Is it appropriate to dunk a jammy Dodger? Because most people said yes, but I had several commenters say don't dunk the jammy Dodger.
I liked it.
Y'all are going to find out just how bad I am at talking because we're live and I can't edit this stuff out. Y'all have no idea how much gets edited. And she just wants to eat this thing, and I'm just dragging this out while I wave a jammy Dodger around.
holding my biscuit.
But yeah, we got 10 people in here now. At least that's what the screen says here. So welcome to all of you. Hey, Waffles is here.
Waffles.
Depends on what you're dunking it in. All right, so we have Yorkshire tea with milk and sugar, correct?
Yep, that's
right. So we're doing Yorkshire tea today. Yeah, I'm not the biggest tea fan. I'm okay with dunking things in it though. And I really like coffee, but I already had coffee this morning and I need to watch how much caffeine I'm eating. Okay, Michael Whitcomb says he doesn't dunk, but you do you. All right, we're gonna try it both ways.
Sure.
Sound good?
Sounds great.
All right, so try it dunked first. We're just gonna dunk it.
Dunked first.
We're gonna dunk it.
How long do you dunk it?
I don't know. Somebody told me, and we don't have any of the custard creams, but somebody in a comment said that the custard creams you can dunk for like 47 seconds before they fall apart or something.
They start crumbling.
I was like, man, too bad we ate all of those. I would have liked to like test that limit.
All right, I'm going in.
All right, here we go.
Too long.
A little bit, yeah. It didn't fall apart. It was just quite soggy. I love that blackcurrant and apple flavor though.
Because you get both flavors very strong.
I think I like that more than the regular jammy Dodger, just because we don't get those flavors here. The blackcurrant flavor.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, they're not great with the Mexican chorizo dip. That makes sense. That does make sense. Although we have some oat cakes. What are they? White cheddar and oat cakes or something?
They're Marmite.
Those are the Marmite ones?
Yeah.
Marmite and cheddar, like Nairns?
Yes, Nairns.
We have some of those to try in a bit, and we brought some cheddar cheese and some butter because we had several comments that said, hey, you're not supposed to dunk those, obviously. Hey, Maxwell Moore, good afternoon. I'm watching you and the footy scores.
What is that?
I probably should know, but I'm sorry. I guess that's football scores? Soccer.
Yeah, that's what I was imagining, but I don't know.
I thought so too, footy scores, but I also didn't want to assume either because sometimes I've assumed things about words that British folks use, and I was wrong. And that may happen again today, but anyway, I'm going to try the jammy Dodger without the tea.
Oh, you're just guessing? Great.
Waffles acting like an expert. I think you're right, but Maxwell, could you elaborate a little? I'm assuming you're talking about what we would call soccer scores, football. How's your team doing? I know absolutely nothing about European football. I know absolutely nothing about American football, honestly. I'm not that into sports. I like golf because I can put it on and go to sleep. That's who you're talking to. So I will not know who your team is, but I wouldn't know who most people's football teams are either.
I used to watch more like American football with my dad, but soccer is not something I've really kept up with. Although it's entertaining to watch.
You know, I like the jammy Dodger both ways.
Yeah.
I think it was good with or without the tea.
I agree.
And I am sad that we are pretty much out of those
I know.
now.
I think we have like 1 or 2 left.
Yeah, yeah. Some snacks that we buy and try last a long time until like some friends come over. And then we're like, hey, try these British snacks.
Right.
Other snacks like those blackcurrant jammy Dodgers disappear very quickly.
They don't get shared.
No. British football is like American soccer, but with violence after the game. Now, Home and Forge, be nice. We got a lot of British folks in the crowd here. And I have seen, oh, cool. He's winning 1-0, but and they might get promoted. That's cool. But I will say, like, we have been known to get violent over here after football games, too. So American football games, I've seen it. I've even seen violence after a baseball game before.
I've seen violence from people just driving down the road.
That's true. So, that's very true. Especially in certain places.
Yeah.
If for the British folks watching, if you ever come to America, traveling along the coasts is horrible.
Yeah.
Where most of the people are. You know? You get out in the middle of the country, driving is great.
Yeah.
Like it's just open road. People are polite. Then you get on like the I-95 corridor, or like what's the corridor on the West Coast? I don't know, that interstate that runs through Bakersfield and everything. And traffic just gets terrible again.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
But when you're driving through the middle of Texas, they got speed limits and like special lanes for people to move over and let you by, because everybody's polite in the middle of nowhere, because you might be the only car they've seen in hours. So everybody waves and is nice to you. And then you get to the coast and the people are waving, but in different ways.
Yeah. The crowd.
Oh, right. Crab donkey. Crab donkey. 85 mile an hour limit. Philly fans. Hey, I have driven on some of the 85 mile an hour limit roads out west, and they're amazing. I was driving through Idaho, and I think I was going slower than anybody else on the road. Everybody else is booking by at 90. I'm like, this is weird. But it was so nice. And people were polite. Mm-hmm. I also noticed in Texas and some of the Midwest states, they have different like daytime and nighttime driving speed limits.
Oh,
it's like the sign will have a daytime limit and a nighttime one. Okay, Maxwell says they're not as violent anymore. He said violence mainly happened in the 70s and 80s, not now. Well, it's good because, you know, sports are fun, but they're not worth like turning people's cars over and setting things on fire. But I will say, I think we've had that more recently here in America than the 70s or 80s, because I remember some in like my younger years of hearing about riots after football games and the Super Bowl and stuff. But
it's always the ref's
But anyway,
fault.
I'm going to move away from violent sports because I literally have no dog in that fight.
Yeah.
I
watch
care
very little sports.
I care so little about sports. It astounds people. It astounds people I talk to that they'll be like, how about this? And I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I have actually learned that if you start talking about golf when somebody else is talking about a different sport, it usually just shuts the whole conversation down and I don't have to talk about sports anymore. Waffle says you and me both, Ed. But yes. All right. So Jammy Dodgers, good dunked or not dunked.
Yeah.
I think everybody on a good consensus there. We got 12 people watching. Get in the chats if you're not yet.
Comment.
Hey, Mojo Jojo. Hello.
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 My cousins used to call me that growing up.
Yeah.
Mojo Jojo.
Jojo. Yeah. Mojo Jojo.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when we were growing up, like the Powerpuff Girls and like
sure.
Mojo Jojo was like everywhere.
Yeah. It's like peak Powerpuff Girls days.
Yeah. 90s, 2000s.
Yeah.
Like the
late 90s, early 2000s kind of.
Yeah.
That era.
Video of fans attacking Santa on YouTube last I looked. Well, you know, some Santa... No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, geez.
That's pretty bad when the violence leaks through to Santa.
I know. Leave Santa alone.
It's like, I'm not really into the whole like Santa Claus story and everything most of the time anyway, but like I wouldn't be violent against the guy. Like, just trying to give people presents.
He's just trying to, you know, make a living.
Mojo was taken. I gotcha. Hey, Cheeky Monkey's here.
Hello.
Cheeky Monkey, let's see. I'm just trying to keep up with the chat. Let me make sure I've got this on all as well, because sometimes it'll go to top and I'll miss things. which this is our second live stream ever. So bear with us with some of this stuff because we're still learning.
Yeah, we're trying.
Also, as I mentioned before, some of y'all weren't here. Most of these biscuits are from Britain, but I think we have 4 that are just leftovers from videos from other countries that we thought, hey, that might taste good with tea, and we wanted to try it.
Yeah.
So most of them are British, but I think 4 are not. But they'll all be interesting.
Yeah, I'm excited to taste them all with the tea, as long as I don't drink all the tea first.
Right? Take it easy on the tea.
Yeah.
How much? Well, that doesn't matter. I don't know how much of that we have left. But
I know, right?
But yes, if anybody has any questions, especially our viewers from over the pond, just let us know. We've been making a lot of British videos lately, and we've got a lot more coming.
Yeah.
Hey, let's see.
Sean SS. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey.
Birmingham, UK.
Love your channel. Hey, thank you for watching, man.
Yeah.
Seriously. We love the fact that like people will interact with us and leave us comments, and we wanted to do this live because I feel like, you know, we don't get to respond as quickly as people are sending in messages sometimes after the videos come out because they pile in.
Yeah.
So, and we are putting out another video for those of y'all who just joined. We'll be putting out another regular video as soon as this live gets over. So if y'all stick around, you'll see a head-to-head comparison of a bunch of UK chocolate bars versus US chocolate bars.
Yeah.
And that was actually a suggestion. I think we had quite a few people suggest that video, but I think Cheeky Monkey might have been one of the ones who did. And he's in the chat.
Oh, okay, cool.
Remind me if you were one of the ones who mentioned doing a head-to-head with comparing ingredients and stuff with chocolate bars from UK and US. Because that video, one of them, and we might do more if y'all really want us to.
Yeah.
But it'll be going live as soon as we're done, or it'll be going public as soon as we're done here.
Maxwell said he enjoys mountain biking. His sport was mountain biking.
Mountain biking. You know, when I was a kid, I did a lot of biking. We didn't have mountains around here. I had a mountain bike, but most of it was just on backcountry roads and stuff. Just going to local towns and things.
Yeah.
I would hop on a bike and go 20 miles, stuff. But mountain biking, man, I watched some videos of people doing that. That can go from like normal levels of biking to extreme.
Yeah.
Like, so.
I was watching the videos in shock at the things that these people were doing. And I don't understand. How they don't die. But awesome. That is so cool.
Where's your tea and biscuits? I'm sorry. I should have let y'all know ahead of time. But we have kids, and so we had to schedule like a babysitter and make sure everything would work before we could film this. So we couldn't really give people a super long heads up.
Yeah.
Because everything's in motion around here. We got too many like balls in the air.
Yeah. Too many moving parts.
But thank y'all for coming. Let's see here. Sport was mountain biking. What is your favorite UK biscuit thus far? You go first.
Oh, my favorite.
That's from Kate.
Honestly, I love McVitie's. I think I like the McVitie's with the chocolate. I think it was like the oats, the chocolate and the
hobnobs.
Yeah,
with the chocolate hobnobs.
Yep,
those were very good.
Those were my favorites. Yeah, so far.
Those were very good.
We don't have any today.
Actually, one of my favorites is a leftover from a video that we will be trying in a bit, and I don't know if this qualifies. Is this still a biscuit? It's a shortbread from Scotland, Walker's.
Yeah,
Walker's shortbread. Yeah. We got this for some of our Christmas content from a partnership that Walker's did with Target, I think.
Yeah.
And those were some of my favorites. So I'm looking forward to trying those.
With tea.
Are Choco Tacos back? I don't know.
I don't know what those are.
I don't know.
Somebody
Godfather. Go ahead.
I said somebody asked if we're coming to London soon.
Not soon, but I really do want to get over the pond as soon as we can afford it.
Yeah.
So like, I think her passport needs to be renewed.
Yes.
So we'll have to go through that process, and that actually costs some money too nowadays.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to start like setting aside a budget, and actually we're going to be using any of the proceeds we make from these videos to repay for the content that we create, because some of the stuff is really expensive when you get it shipped overseas. And video may be, or our channel may be monetized, but we don't make a lot of money off of it. We have been losing money on it pretty steeply. But I am going to start taking the money we do make and putting that toward a trip to London. And I'm hoping, depending on how fast the channel grows and how much money we make, of getting over there as soon as possible.
Yeah, I would love it.
Don't know how soon. But I want to go to London. I want to do, like, obviously it depends on the budget and what we have available, but I want to do a culinary tour of, like, the British Isles. My heritage, a lot of my family is from Britain, Scotland, Ireland. Also mainland Europe too, but I really want to be able to do like a whole culinary tour if we take the time and expense to travel over there.
Yeah.
But that'll depend on budget and how much money we have to spend. So.
Yeah.
Because you can have big dreams. But yes, one day we will be coming to London. That was a long way of saying that.
Yep,
Cliff,
absolutely. Welcome,
buddy. How's it going? Good morning.
Crab Donkey said, any restaurant visits coming?
Okay, Sean. What did you say? Restaurant visits?
Yeah, that's what Crab Donkey asked.
Maybe not restaurants, but I'm looking into a food truck that makes British pies. That I'm trying to figure out where that food truck's going to be and arrange to get there and maybe film with them and with the people who work in it. But I gotta get in touch with them and find out what their schedule is. As for actual sit-down restaurants, there's not really a lot we can film in around here. And normally when we go to a restaurant, it's a date night for us because we have kids and we don't get out very often. So filming at a restaurant may not come anytime soon.
Maybe not.
Now, if we make it over to London, definitely. We're going to try to make as much content as possible. For here, I'm just looking at that food truck.
Okay, so the Taco and Taco Pizza from Godfathers. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
The Godfathers here closed down, didn't it? The one that was out by where we used to live?
I think so. I think it did close.
Which is now still like an hour and a half away.
Yeah.
But I don't think we have a Godfather's Pizza anywhere around here anymore.
We have tons of pizza places, but
we do.
No Godfathers, unfortunately.
Tim Tam's better than most Brit stuff. I really like Tim Tams.
I do love Tim Tams.
I have really liked some of the British stuff. In fact, we've got two caramel things that we're going to be eating here in just a minute.
Yeah.
But I from Britain that are pretty good.
Tim Tams.
But Tim Tams are good.
Yeah.
We found those at World Market years ago.
Yeah.
And now whenever we see them, pretty much we pick up some.
Yeah, we have to get
They are delicious. Come and visit and have a proper cup. I would love to, honestly. Okay, Sean, I was about to read your comment when we went off on the other one. Please try Bovril sometime, guys. It's a beef drink. I have tried to get my hands on Bovril.
Okay. I've
been looking for it because it's a beef drink. It's almost like a broth, but it's thick and it's kind of like an alternative to Marmite, but it's beef instead of like yeast. I think was that what Bovril was? Because I tried really hard to find some. And I've been struggling, even when I do find it on Amazon and stuff, it's sold out or it's unavailable or it's so ridiculously expensive. I'm just not going to buy it because it would be more than half the budget of a full video. So if I find them, trust me, I'm going to try it. I love trying new stuff, and that one sounds very unique.
It does. It really does.
Let's see here.
Interesting.
When you get here, buy a plastic tub from B&Q with a lid and then fill it with food and mail it home. Better than trying to get through customs with it all. You aren't kidding with the customs thing. I'm actually talking to somebody, Waffles, you know this person from Britain right now. And they work at a Tesco and they are going to try to ship me some stuff. And we'll see if it gets here because it really is up to customs. I wasn't even going to really talk about that because sometimes we get stuff and it's just ruined and you just
destroyed.
You just toss it, and So I don't want to get people's hopes up, but my hopes are up that we'll be getting a package sometime in the next few months from Britain, from Tesco.
Yeah.
And try some new stuff from there.
Yeah, absolutely.
But let's see what else we got going on here.
Shortbread is absolutely a biscuit.
And particularly the Walkers from Scotland are not highly processed biscuit, unlike a lot of the others, and generally a lot lower in sugar. That's probably why I liked them. And it's been a while since we had them. But I really like the buttery, not as sweet things usually, which I know Americans love their sugar and everything. Me, I have a sweet tooth occasionally, but I really prefer savory stuff. So if you can get something that's just a little sweet, but got a lot of other flavor in it, I like that. And that's probably why I liked those shortbreads. How far behind am I in the comments?
Oh, not far.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Haggis hunting in Scotland is good in the winter.
Do fast food in your area possible. Will work days. If you're saying, try fast food, we have actually in videos before.
Yeah.
It didn't do very well, but we did a special meal from Sonic, I think.
Yep, we did the pickle burger.
And we've done some hot wings and stuff. And I was actually thinking, like, if we continue to do more lives like this, like maybe one a month or something, we may branch out into some stuff like that, because that would be way more cost effective than a bunch of biscuits from foreign countries that have to get shipped here.
Yeah, very true. Much easier to get our hands on those.
Tim Tams than the UK version of a penguin. Do we have any penguins here? We have the Club Milks, right?
No,
are those penguins?
we don't have any penguins.
We're out of penguins?
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
we are about to try another biscuit for those of y'all who actually came to watch us eat biscuits. I just want to make sure we get to everybody's questions, since we've never done one of these before, and I really want to make sure we answer questions. Sorry, I'm not used to being live. I'm yeah.
Multitasking, making sure we get everybody.
Have you seen the supermarket lunch meal for a sandwich, bottle of pop, crisp, or chocolate for $5 in the UK? Do you have any deals like that in the US? Most of our deals, we do still have a few. I think Wendy's has a $5 meal still. Most of them have bumped up to like $7 or something, which may be close to $5 in pounds anyway. I would have to look into that. I don't know the exchange rate right now. But most of them have gotten much more expensive. Also, the fast food quality here has just tanked.
Yeah.
Like, I can remember going to McDonald's when I worked on docks back in the day. And I would go and fill up for like $3. Now, this was 15 years ago. Yeah. So I would expect that to be more now. But the food was actually decent. Like, I could run to McDonald's, get 2 McChickens and a McDouble, and I had a very high metabolism back there, so I could eat all that, weigh nothing. And it was actually good and flavorful. Now, I try and make chicken, and it tastes like some spongy, weird thing that doesn't even taste like chicken anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it's not good.
Not to diss like McDonald's that bad or anything, but like the quality, at least of the ones around here, have tanked.
Yeah, and it's gotten so expensive.
And yeah, it's like, if I'm going to spend $8, $9 on a Big Mac, I might as well go to a sit-down restaurant, spend $2 more, and get a really good burger.
Yeah, it's cheaper for us to do that usually with our family.
But there are still some meal deals out there, and we specifically usually look for specialty meals, because we don't do fast food that often. We eat a lot of like food from home and stuff. Plus, we have so many kids, like even going to fast food is expensive. But when there's a special deal, like I think they have like super hot like Whoppers a couple times a year around Halloween and stuff. We like to get those because we like spicy food. And we got that pickle meal from Sonic. That was the video I was trying to remember. Yeah.
We had tried, Taco Bell put out like a Baja Blast pie, and we really tried to get our hands on that, and it just never worked out, unfortunately. That's the kind of stuff we look for.
Crab Donkey says we should ask viewers to send. Okay, viewers, send us stuff. Our address is always in the description. It's also on the homepage, and in regular videos, I put it in a pinned comment as well. Yeah. So if anybody would like to, there is a P.O. box you can send things to. I don't know what customs will do to them, though, so I don't really solicit that too often. It's just for people who want to.
Who want to, yeah.
And we do have a bunch of British food made by a butcher here in the U.S. that was gifted to us. If y'all haven't seen the couple of videos we put out about that, And we'll be putting out a lot more videos and shorts too, because they sent us a bunch of British stuff. He's a British expat. He got married, moved to America, missed his home food, so he started making British like cuts of meat and sausages and things in traditional ways here in the U.S.
That's
Nick,
cool.
I've been back and forth with him via email, and he sent us a bunch of the stuff to try. So, and let me tell you something, British folks, especially those of y'all who commented about back bacon, I really don't know how I lived into my mid 30s without hearing of this cut of meat until we started making YouTube videos. That stuff's good.
Yeah, it's so different, but delicious than it's so good.
Yeah, I mean, I still love streaky bacon. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to say it's better or worse. It's different, and I love the meaty flavor, and it would work way better on sandwiches and things because it's not as fatty, it's more meat.
Yeah.
Whereas the streaky bacon we use, I like with eggs and toast and stuff because there's a lot of fat, and it all tastes good together. And you can fry the eggs in the bacon grease.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So good.
But, all right, don't get me started because I'm getting hungry. You want to do a biscuit?
Yes.
Let's do one that's not British.
Okay.
Let's get one of the ones that's not British out of the way. Want to do the Cocoa Crisp thing?
Let's do that.
All right. So these we just thought would taste good with tea. They're very porous, like shortbread coconut cookies or biscuits, and they're from Chile. They're called Costa Coco, and it just smells like toasted coconut.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're going to be able to dunk these for long because
Probably not.
They're going to fall apart because they're quite porous.
Let's find out.
All right.
How long can we dunk for?
Oh man.
That was the perfect amount of dunking time.
That's a good combo. We saved those just to do that. We did that South American video a while ago. And we saved these just because it was like, if we ever do a live where we're eating biscuits, these would be good in tea. So, and they are.
Very good. Yeah, absolutely.
We got a few of those. Are biscuits your favorite food category from the UK? No. My favorite food category from the UK has been the meats so far.
Oh, yeah.
And some of the savory dishes. We did a lamb roast.
Yeah, which was delicious.
And the roast potatoes with duck fat. We had commenters leave us recipes and things. In fact, I had a commenter just email me a recipe for Scottish potato scones, I think.
Oh, okay.
So we can do a Scottish full English breakfast. Awesome. Be watching for that video. KFC bucket now $55 and no refunds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even when I see them on sale, they're over 30 now.
Yeah, it's crazy expensive.
And those are not the big buckets.
Yeah, no.
It's insane. I mean, just us going to a Mexican restaurant for lunch now costs us over $50. Now, once again, we got kids, so they're eating more than they used to. Yeah. So part of that's their fault. Part of it's the massive amounts of inflation we've been seeing over the last few years.
Yeah. I was going to go back to the favorite UK food. I also enjoyed like the savory meals that we've created. The toe in the hole was so good. And the Yorkshire puddings. Those are probably some of my favorite things because they're just so good and so different than what we usually eat around here. That I just really loved those. And plus I was pretty proud of myself for how they turned out.
Now it took a couple tries with the Yorkshire puddings.
Yeah.
Because we tried to do those on the roast video, didn't we?
Yeah, but I had a packet. But once people sent me like the actual recipe for one, plus they're super easy, and cooking them the correct way, oh man, they were just so delicious. I loved those with gravy.
Okay. If we ever come to the UK, we're going to try an elephant's foot cream filled pastry.
Okay.
Okay. And he says we have to try it in the UK. So if we go to the UK, write it down. We don't have a pen.
No.
We'll try to remember. There's a lot of things we want to try. I've got regions of the country that people have sent me with specialty foods and stuff. She's going to love Pontefract. I'm just kidding. She doesn't like, for those of y'all who don't know, she doesn't like the licorice.
I do not like licorice.
I like the licorice. All right, I need to get caught up in the comments.
Let's see, B-Dub is here.
Hey, B-Dub. What's up? We had the wrong date. Did we have the wrong date?
Surprise.
I'm sorry. This is our second live stream ever. And I was really struggling to like get the kids to the babysitter and get everything set up and stuff. So apologize for that, but I'm glad you're here. And I will try to make sure the right date is on it next time.
Let's see.
BK has a 5 duo or 7 trio. Your oldest son loves it. That's good to know, Waffles. Although I will say the Burger King here in town, I have not been too impressed with. Although I did really enjoy that Diablo burger I think they made a year or so ago. Was it the Diablo?
Or they made the one with the orange bun. Was that the one they made, or did they make the Diablo?
I don't remember. They had a very spicy one that had like a spicy sauce, spicy cheese, like habanero. It was actually spicy, because a lot of times when, you know, fast food joints are like, we got spicy food, it ain't spicy food.
Or it's spicy and not tasty.
Yeah, but that one was a good flavorful, like had some habaneros and the cheese and stuff. So I really enjoyed that. That was the only thing I think I've had from the local Burger King that I liked.
Yeah.
But we'll keep trying. I mean, eventually. I get burned on a Whopper that just is horrible, and I'm like, I don't want it.
Yeah.
And then like 8 months later, I get a craving and I go back. That's how it happens with the Big Macs too. Like something about that MSG, man. You got to go back.
You got to keep coming back.
That's that special sauce. All right, I am getting behind in the comments. Taco Bell has a $3 menu. It still makes me sad, because when I was a kid, they had like a 59, 69, 79 cent menu, or was it was 49, 79, 99 cent menu.
Something like that.
And you could go in there with literal pocket change when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And get full. You get some cheese roll-ups or a cheese quesadilla and the bean burrito for next to nothing. Yeah. And I used to do that.
Or they had the $2 meal there for a while that came with like the beefy 5-layer and like Doritos and a drink. Like that's a good deal, you know, for a $2 meal. But I haven't seen that in a while. And
I would have to see what's on that $3 menu to see if I want to spend $3 on the items too, because sometimes
just a cheese roll up.
Yeah, if it's just a bean burrito, it's like, man, that used to be like 60 cents. Although times change, prices change, inflation is real, and my mind is just stuck in 20 years ago fast food, because I don't eat fast food that often anymore.
Yeah, that's true. 2001, you could get a Big Mac for 99 cents on
Tuesday
what I'm saying. Or Wednesday.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Hey, GP, did I say hey to them yet? I don't know. Mostly sides. Okay, what else we got here? Tried Chick-fil-A in London today. First time was really good, but Wingstop was really disappointed, felt overrated. Wingstop, in my experience, has been hit or miss. Chick-fil-A is consistent. I think every Chick-fil-A I've ever been to, you get exactly what you order, and they're always happy. And I don't even eat there very often.
No.
Because I hate paying that much for a chicken sandwich. But you know what to expect, and I've never had a bad experience at a Chick-fil-A. So I will say, like, I feel you there. The Chick-fil-A's, it's a decent sandwich. It's not like the best chicken sandwich, but for fast food.
I like it because, like, you know, you go to like McDonald's and their chicken has been torn apart and like glued back together again. I like how Chick-fil-A has real chicken.
Just a chicken.
You can tell it's just chicken breast.
What is Canadian bacon from the pig? Is that loin? Do you know if that's the loin cut?
I think so, but I'm not 100% certain on that.
All right.
It's usually round.
If we have anybody who can Google that real quick. I'm not going to change tabs on this computer because this is our second ever live, and I'm scared to mess anything up. Okay, you go ahead.
I'll Google it.
I'll look at some more comments. Let's see. Okay. What kind of tea are you having? This is Yorkshire tea, just the regular red label.
Yes.
Okay, red label Yorkshire tea, a little bit of milk and sugar. And we probably need to try another biscuit sometime soon. Yeah. That's kind of what the live stream was about, I feel like.
The lean, boneless pork loin.
Okay.
Yep.
So, and
on the back of the pig.
And also, I think the British bacon is that and the belly, and a little bit of the belly, right? That's what the back bacon is. I think it's like the loin and a little bit of the belly, so you get a little bit of that fat content, but you get more meat. So honestly, it's so to me, it really tasted like you took Canadian bacon and like American bacon and kind of put them together in a different ratio. It was so I liked how thick cut it was too. And by the way, Jolly Posh sent us that for free. They did not sponsor the video. They didn't tell me what to say about it. And so it's it's really good. It's also not super cheap, but
yeah.
But it was for me. So it was free, but it's not a paid promotion or anything. They just sent it to me to try.
Oh, so good.
It is. And we still got another pack
I
of
know.
the non-smoked.
Non-smoked.
The regular.
Yep.
By the way, we do eat some more of that back bacon in the video that'll be coming out once the live is over.
Yep.
But mostly that video is a comparison of chocolate bars.
Yeah.
Did Cheeky Monkey ever answer if he was one of the ones that had suggested that? If he did, I missed it. I'm sorry.
I don't.
Because we had several comments saying, try comparing, UK and British or US and British chocolate bars and look at the ingredients and stuff. And we did that in this video. We took like 6 UK bars, 6 US bars, and compared them. So that will be coming out once this live stream is over. So I don't know exactly when, but once we end this, I'll click that. But we still got a lot of biscuits to try.
Yeah.
So we had a bunch of people say, these are the Nairn's oatcakes.
Yes.
And they are Nairn's oatcakes, Marmite and
cheese or cheddar.
Marmite and white cheddar.
Yeah.
But somebody told us, don't dunk them, which I'm sure y'all would all agree with that, but to put some butter and cheese on them. So we have this is real butter. It's not like anything fancy though. Just regular, real salted butter.
But it is not
margarine.
Margarine.
I don't like margarine. I can't really use it.
No.
It's just vegetable oil that tastes like butter. All right. So butter the Nairn. Here you go.
Butter the Nairn.
Am I saying that right?
I don't know.
I'm gonna use 2. We got a lot of cheese for 2 biscuits.
Hey, listen, cheese and chocolate goes together, right?
Certain cheeses and chocolates, yeah, I think. We're going from biscuits to charcuterie board? Is that what you're telling me?
A biscuit charcuterie. I'm here for it.
Nairn.
That's pretty good.
That's very good. Sorry, just trying to catch up on the comments.
Canadian bacon is ham, thinly cut ham. Yeah, that's what it tastes like.
Tostadas were one of those cheap items. Yeah, they were. I remember that.
Nick Hobbs joined us from the UK.
Hey, Nick. How are you doing? I recognize your thumbnail. Or your, what is
profile
that
picture?
Profile picture? Yeah, it's not a thumbnail. I make thumbnails. You have a profile picture. I also have a profile picture.
And he might make thumbnails too.
He might. Anyway, that went down. Can't take Swedish salted licorice. It was pretty intense. I enjoyed it. She very much did not.
And it lingered for a very long time.
B-Dub says Canadian bacon is ham. It's cured. Like ham. But ham, I think, is like the leg. Like the hamstrings. So I think technically it's not ham because it's the loin.
Yeah. Tastes like ham.
But it does taste like it. So I'll give you that because I always assumed Canadian bacon was ham as well. Until we started looking into things. But it does taste kind of like it. So. Although when you add the belly, it makes, and cut it nice and thick, and then you don't fry it till it's crispy. You get it nice and chewy. Oh, it's so good. Let's see. Is your Thanksgiving dinner the same as your Christmas dinner, or is it different? We mix it up. It used to be pretty much my whole childhood. Thanksgiving was like turkey, pecan pie, stuffing, the things that would go with turkey.
Mashed potatoes
and stuff. And then for Christmas, it would be more ham, green bean casseroles, things that would go with ham, which would also include mashed potatoes and gravy and stuff too.
I think lots of Americans do lasagna for Christmas. I've heard that for
Really?
Christmas dinner. Yeah,
I've never done that.
We haven't, but my family didn't growing up. But I've heard that.
One of the family Christmas parties we go to, they mix it up they have been mixing it up for the last few years. We did Mexican, like we did tacos. We basically did a taco bar.
Quesadillas.
That's the biggest like family Christmas. But for a long time, that one was very traditional too, with the ham.
So they're a little different.
And some people do ham and turkey.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And honestly, I like ham more than turkey, so I would do that for all the holidays, or hamburgers or steak.
Yeah.
The one Christmas we were gone, the family did like steak and shrimp.
Yep, that's true.
While we were out of town, they all ate steak and shrimp, and I was like, well, you couldn't have saved that for next Christmas?
Now we know what you really think of us.
Mickey D level consistency. I used to go to McDonald's that were consistent and tasted good. My last probably 5 experiences with McDonald's over the last 5 years, because that's probably as often as I've been, have been just terrible. Like,
bad.
I don't know if it's just the McDonald's around here or what, but it's just so bad. I'll get a craving for a Big Mac. I'll go get it. It'll be so bad I don't even want to finish it. It's bad.
Let's see.
I have suggested go ahead.
I just read that Cheeky Monkey said he did suggest it, but he was busy eating cake. He was having an experience with his elephant foot.
Oh yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you for the elephant foot pastry. We will try one. I will try to remember that. But yes, and Mojo Jojo says they have suggested a comparison video before as well.
For the
UK versus Fanta. US Fanta. Yes. Well, I only bought one of those Fantas, and we used it in that video. Maybe I wish I had bought more now, because I had to have that thing shipped from Britain.
It's a great idea, but.
Because they have real fruit juice. I'm sorry, go ahead.
That's what I was about to say. Like, I could almost say with certainty right now that the UK would win that battle, because our sodas like that are so fake and just not even close to what they're supposed to be, I feel like, and so just artificial. I really feel like that would be a hands down, but maybe I'd be surprised.
Nick says he was going to suggest the same thing as Mojo Jojo. But it's got real oranges in it. Exactly what she just said.
Yeah. It's like we were eating, they put like fake stuff in just the most ridiculous things. Like last night we were eating strawberry ice cream.
And it had red dye in it.
Like there is no reason for that. Like why?
You can't even see it till you open the ice cream container.
Yeah.
Every other ice cream. And by the way, some American companies are getting better about like not putting as much stuff in things. It's still not the norm. And usually the things like that are much more expensive. But you can get healthier food in America. It just costs a lot.
Costs a lot more.
Because I know over in Britain, a lot of people are like, all of your food is trash. A lot of our food is very highly processed and not good for you. But we have local farmers markets with people that grow organic food. There are better companies that make healthier food. Do I always spend the money for the better food? No, because it's really expensive.
And we have a large family. Like it would be kind of crazy for us to do that, but we try as much as we can.
Well, yeah, we focus on the fruits and vegetables and trying to make sure they're really good. We still do consume way too much processed grains and things because it's the cheapest way to buy it, and they mass produce it. But I don't like it. I wish we ate healthier, and we have been working on that for years.
And I wish really the country would eat healthier.
Well, America, freedom. You can't make people eat good.
That's true.
But I will say we should check our corporations a little bit and rein in the chemicals they're allowed to put in our food, because some of those are downright dangerous.
Yeah.
All right, getting off my soapbox.
Okay, so let's see. Nick Hobbs said that was a tattoo you got about 30 years ago.
Oh,
I forgot.
Nice.
The pic.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, nice. My picture of my profile was right after I had oral surgery. And that's why half of my face is all swole up. And it was somebody texted me and said, "How are you feeling?" And I just sent them back that picture. And then I liked it so much, I made it my profile picture because it was just so crazy.
So great.
And it was bug-eyed, like swollen up, dental surgery, post-dental surgery picture. So there's the story behind my thumbnail or picture.
Profile picture.
Profile picture.
It's okay.
Y'all have no idea how much I edit out of the videos we do, because I don't talk good.
We don't talk good.
We don't talk good. Well, I don't talk good. She's pretty good at it.
Okay, so Nick Hobbs suggested the pot noodles challenge.
That's one of the things I reached out to. Okay, I don't know if you were in here for that part of the conversation. I think you were. But for anybody who wasn't, I have someone in Britain who works at a Tesco that I'm putting the list together for, and they're going to ship me some stuff. And pot noodles are on that list already. I have already discussed that with them and asked them what flavors they could get and stuff. So spot on.
Because one of our first or second British videos, was it the first?
First one was the original.
Curry pot noodles. Those things are so good. We had 12 of them. I think I ate most of them.
She did.
Because they were so good.
I got 2.
Yeah, I loved them. I think even some of our kids liked to eat them too.
Yeah.
So good.
But pot noodle thing I don't know if we're going to do it a challenge style like that, because it sounds like we can only get like 3 or 4 flavors that we haven't had. But we might, or we'll just start putting them in episodes as like one of the savory dishes. Because another thing, a lot of people ask us why we eat like the sweets before the savory and stuff. When we sit down to film these things where we're trying 10 different items, you have to mix it up or you don't give each one a fair shot.
Yeah.
That's also why we have the America snack. Aside from when we're eating like century eggs and we need the America snack. It's so that we have a savory thing in between chocolates or something. You have to, or your taste buds get off because you just had something really sweet, so it doesn't give the second, third, fourth item a change. So that's why in a lot of our videos we'll do sweet, savory, sweet, or we'll have the America snack after really sweet stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Just wanted to explain that. That was one thing I wanted to tell people because we get those questions a lot.
Yeah. Let's see.
Try a turkey crown. They're awesome. I missed some stuff.
What is it?
I always used to pick on YouTubers for not keeping up with the comments. You know, we've only been YouTubers for how long now? Like 8 months, a year, or something like almost a year.
Getting close to a year.
We're getting close to a year. We'll have to do a 1-year stream or something. But yeah, we what was I going? Where was I talking about?
You were talking about turkey? Is that what you were talking about? What were you talking about?
Not that. I lost it.
Okay. But what's a turkey crown? I don't know.
What is a turkey crown? What was I talking about? Oh, commenters. I used to pick on all these YouTubers. It's like, why can't they keep up with the comments and stuff? Okay. Fair game. I understand now. It's difficult because we want to give y'all good explanations when we answer and you get behind.
Yeah, it's easy to do so.
Okay, but yes, what is a turkey crown? GP says he's in the UK, or people in the UK do turkey for Christmas, but he prefers roast chicken. We did ham, but then we also did that British roast. Yeah. And the reason we did that is because there are a lot of people in the US who have lamb for Christmas, or Rackham lamb. Yeah. And so it's one of the only times we can find lamb at a reasonable price, even though it's not something we've worked with often. But that's why we did that British roast, lamb roast around Christmas time.
Which was really good.
It was really good. Love the rosemary and stuff. We got a giant rosemary bush, and so Anyway, all right. I don't know where I was going with that one.
It's okay.
Chili was one Christmas Eve menu, 3 kinds of beef, chicken, and veggie. I love chili. In fact, I don't know if y'all have this where you are, but we have a lot of like chili cook-offs, almost like a barbecue cook-off and stuff. And one of our nieces won a chili cook-off with squirrel chili. And she didn't tell them it was squirrel until after she won.
And squirrels that she had
shot with a bow
herself. Yeah, bow hunted herself.
Yeah, she's actually a really good shot with a bow. Like,
crazy.
I think went to the state championships and stuff. But yeah, she bow hunted a bunch of squirrels, made chili out of them, and won the chili cook-off at her school, and then told everybody they had just eaten squirrel. I was like, man, that's epic. You know you're in the deep south of America, for all of y'all who get upset when I just use the region. I don't think any of them are here, but maybe they are. Comment.
Waffles left. Thanks for stopping by, Waffles.
Oh, take care, Waffles. Yeah, good to see you.
Bye.
Thank you. Been enjoying your content too. Y'all, if you like MRE reviews, check out Waffles' channel. He's been eating a lot of MREs, and he gets his hands on lots of foreign
really cool ones, yeah.
He just ate a Ukrainian one, I think, a couple days ago.
Nice.
I watched that video. So check out Waffles' channel if you like that kind of content. And if you watch certain of my videos, you probably do. Because I eat a lot of MREs too, but he gets the fun foreign ones. I'm a noob who just eats like America ones and a few foreign ones that Mike Kreischer, who also does YouTube videos, sent me. So check him out too. Mike Kreischer Reviews. Did you know your strawberries in your ice cream are likely to actually be dyed and dyed red to look like strawberries.
To be apple and dyed red to look like strawberries.
The one we had last night could definitely have been that. We've actually been eating a lot of ice creams lately, and you can definitely tell a difference in quality from like a good ice cream to a mass-produced one, with the cream, the consistency of the ice cream itself, with the fruit in it.
The flavor.
But yes, you're right. They do that a lot. They'll flavor things like that, or even with strawberry jams and stuff, they'll do that. But I will say, we're in a part of the country where there's actually quite a few strawberries grown. In fact, we go to You Pick 'em like strawberry patches and stuff to get fresh strawberries. So if you buy local around here, you don't have to worry about that as much. When you get the mass-produced stuff at the stores, you do.
Yeah.
But you're right, Nick. I actually, since my 20s, have done a lot of research into like the food we eat and stuff. And even though I do still eat some of it just because of cost constraints, I do understand a lot of the tricks of the trade that they use to try to make things taste like other things. And y'all, if you watch the video we put out later, we list all the ingredients in all the chocolate bars that we eat,
true.
British and American ones.
Let's see.
Goose is good too. I think I have only had goose once in my life. I've had a lot of duck, but I haven't had a lot of goose.
Duck, goose. Let's see.
Movie up.
Even Mexican
Talking
Mandarin
dog.
would be US Fanta. Okay. Yeah. Frozen.
Oh. What is he talking about?
I think he's talking about drinks, maybe.
No. The movie Up with the talking dog.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know. What are you talking about?
I was way back. Crab Monkey.
Even Mexican Mandarin would beat US Fanta. I like some Mexican drinks. Churritos. We can buy a lot of Mexican stuff in stores around here too, because there's large Mexican populations or former Mexican American populations and such all around here, because we live in a rural area. So a lot of them migrated here to work on farms and stuff. So there's very good Mexican grocery stores and Mexican sections in normal grocery stores around here. So we've had a lot of Mexican products. We should make more Mexican food content.
I think we should.
They don't get a lot of views though. But I love Mexican food.
Right? I'll enjoy eating it.
We don't go out to eat often, but Mexican food is something that I do pretty much once. I don't know. We'll go out to eat like 2 times, and every one of those will be Mexican. Yeah. Basically. I said that really badly.
Yep. That was a lot of words. We eat a lot of Mexican food.
When a few words would have done trick.
Cheeky Monkey says, why don't we grow more veg instead of, traveling to the store and buying the genetically altered
I grew up
food?
Growing a lot of food. I grew up on a very small homestead, and we didn't have a lot of money, so we did grow a lot of our own vegetables and stuff. Nowadays, I don't have the time or resources to really grow a bunch of food.
We've tried.
We have tried. In fact, we tried to do like a salsa garden a few years back.
Peppers and stuff.
We're actually in the middle of like a really serious drought right now. Today is the first day we've had rain in what feels like forever.
Yeah.
So a lot of the farmers around here aren't even planting. But what we do have is a lot of friends who rate, not so much on the vegetable growing side, but on the meat side. Like we've got friends who have free range chickens, so we buy eggs from them instead of from the grocery store.
Yeah.
We have friends who raise pigs, so hopefully we'll be starting to get more of our meat from them. They have raised cows in the past as well, but they haven't recently. I think they've been focusing on the pigs, but but we are finding and building friendships with people so we can source more locally at a reasonable price. And I grew up in a very rural area and eating fresh and whole foods, and I didn't really figure out how much I was missing them until I was in my 20s.
Yeah, because they're so much better.
In your opinion, what are some overrated American dishes? I always thought mac and cheese is overhyped. Okay, depends on the mac and cheese. Also, most mac and cheese is not what I would consider like good food. It's more like comfort food. It's like when you were a kid and your mom couldn't be like bothered to make something, you could make a pot of Kraft mac and cheese very easily, or ramen noodles. Similar, would fill a similar role as y'all's beans on toast, probably. You know, just like something real quick and hearty and filling that could be made and you'd eat it. So yeah, mac and cheese, there are definitely gourmet versions I've had that were great.
Yeah.
But the basic mac and cheese, I wouldn't say it's amazing or anything. It's just filling comfort food.
Yeah, honestly, I've had a couple of like homemade mac and cheese that are good, but I honestly don't really care for mac and cheese that much either. I don't think I would choose something else over it almost every time. Especially like if mashed potatoes are an option or something, some other starch. I'd rather not waste my calories on mac and cheese.
Yeah, that is true. Squirrel Friday night dinner. Any possum chili? I have never eaten a possum.
Me neither.
I have eaten a lot of strange things, if we want to go down that rabbit hole. I mean, obviously, we've eaten a lot of strange things on YouTube, but the reason we make these YouTube videos is because we like trying.
They're just, yeah.
We like trying food, whether it's food we've never heard of from here, or food from Britain, or food from, and we'll try almost any food once.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a very adventurous eater. I will try, and I like almost everything.
Yeah.
There's a few things that I don't, but like licorice.
Should we try another biscuit? I feel like it's been a while since we ate a biscuit.
Yeah, it's been a while. We've eaten like
and
4
our tea
biscuits.
is like probably really
cold.
All right. I don't think we dunked these. Do we dunk these?
We didn't like them dunked.
Okay, then let's wait on those and let's do the ones we do dunk.
Okay, let's do the Dunkables. These
So
are. Go ahead.
Oh, these are the McVitie's Digestives, the caramel one, with the milk chocolate. There's a layer of caramel, and then the McVitie's Digestive.
So good.
And then we will try to get caught up on comments. I can't believe I used to pick on YouTubers.
It's difficult to keep up with everybody.
I dropped
There's
it.
2 of us.
Oh no!
It's a panic.
It's going off the rails. All right. That's good though. Nick, it does depend on the variety of strawberry, but yes, the ones you get in grocery stores are mostly white on the inside here. We do have a local organic growers where we can get like the ones that are red in the middle too. Yeah,
right now the ones in the grocery stores are pretty good, but definitely, like I said, we picked some a while back and they were so much better.
And some of that stuff is regional too. Like I said, we have a bunch of strawberry growers around here. What you're saying is probably true for people in regions up north and stuff where they don't grow as many strawberries, because they're getting shipped the mass-produced ones that are white on the inside.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you have a Nando's nearby to you guys? No. I have never even heard of a Nando's.
Yep.
Wait, is that chicken place? Does Nando's make the peri-peri sauce?
Oh.
Because we do not have one, but I think I might have bought some of their peri-peri sauce online.
That's right.
Let me know. Is that the one you're talking about? Is that the same place?
Let's see. Mexican Coke is overrated. Wasn't sure why it's so popular. Way too sweet. I prefer it over like our traditional like American Cokes.
I think I just like it because it's got real sugar in it instead of cornstarch. But they're all so sweet. I don't drink sodas very often.
Yeah. Yep. And then Hershey chocolate bars. There's an aftertaste. Yes, I agree with you, Andrew.
Yeah. Well, watch the video later. We're not going to get into chocolate bars. Watch the video. Kidding. Watch the video later because we compare. Hershey's is one of the ones in there. But we compare a lot of U.S. chocolate bars to U.K. chocolate bars and what our thoughts are. Thoughts? What our thoughts are.
Another video suggestion from Nick Hobbs. You could consider reacting to one of the grocery shopping vids. Interesting to see what you think of the quality and prices. That was a good idea.
What was
this one?
One of the grocery. Yeah, I would. I need a better setup where we can screen share and stuff or screen record so that I can figure that out, because literally I have no training in this. We're just people who started posting stuff on YouTube, and so I'm learning as I go. But if I can figure out how to do screen share and stuff, we could definitely do some reaction content or something if people are interested. But that may be a little while down the road because we've still got a lot of videos already lined up we got to film. But I would definitely be open to that. Let's see.
Cheeky Monkey has all the types of meats at Christmas because there's 40 odd family members in one large room.
That's
it's comedy. Yeah, absolutely. Our family is not huge, but thankfully we like to eat, so there's always lots of food around.
Squirrel. Yeah, I keep running off on squirrel takes it. Oh, but back to, I think it was Katie's comment about overrated American foods.
Okay.
Is there anybody here from America that actually likes Cheese Whiz? Because like, I feel like that's something British people think we all eat on a regular basis. And the only time I've had Cheese Whiz in my house was as a joke for America Snack.
Yeah, when he made me eat like half the
When
can.
we ate it as the America Snack in the video, I think that's the only time I've ever purchased a thing of Cheese Whiz in my entire life. So, I mean, obviously somebody in America's eating it.
Well,
but like, we don't think it's good food.
Yeah.
Like, at least I don't.
I remember as a teen, like a young teen, us getting it. Like if we were having a slumber party or something, we would get Cheese Whiz. I don't know why, because it's not good. So I don't know if it was just one of those novelty things that we would get.
Hey, Craig.
But yeah, Cheese Whiz is not good.
In the UK, it broke records for the number of consecutive days it rained. I think it was every day for 7 weeks. I heard a little bit about that in the comments.
You know,
sounded like Noah's flood or something going on. Like it's been raining for 40 days.
I was thinking actually today, because since it is like just dreary and rainy outside, I'm like, oh, it's the perfect weather
for a British video.
For the British
video.
Oh,
that's mean. No, I'm glad it's raining. We need it. We're I think we're over 10 inches behind where we should be for the year. So farmers have been putting off planting and stuff. It's not good in this area for water or our lawn. All right. Mac and cheese quality varies. Yes, it does. Said hey to Craig. Hey to
Scrumpin, when you go to your neighbors and pinch the fruit from all the fruit trees. Oh no. Oh, that's funny.
All right. You don't do that in the south part of the US. Because trespassing is taken very seriously. And you don't steal people's crops.
One thing that I did see that was cool, this is kind of off topic, I guess, but there was an app where you could look up like public property, like fruit bearing trees, and you could go there and pick the fruit from like those areas if you could. And I thought that was a really cool idea.
Yeah, I've seen that somewhere before. Yeah. I don't think I've ever used the app, but I've heard of that. Cheeky Nando's, I think they're overrated. Okay. I've never tried Nando's. But and yes, the Nando does make the peri peri. Okay, cool. Because that is the only thing I think I've ever seen or had to do with Nando's, and we haven't tried it yet.
Not yet.
But I bought a bottle of their peri peri sauce because I don't know. I know a lot of the hot sauces over there are Scotch bonnet and peri peri. Whereas here we use a lot of habanero, and like for the really spicy stuff, we use obviously like the crazy peppers, like Carolina Reaper and stuff, which is not pleasant. I've had plenty of it though, but I really like habanero for like an actual spicy pepper that's not like crazy. But we use a lot of jalapenos, a lot of things like that. I'm excited to try some peri peri. I haven't found any Scotch bonnet, but if y'all have any other peppers that you like to eat on a regular basis, definitely leave a comment here, leave a comment in another video, because we keep a list of stuff to just look for. And if I ever see anything on that list, I buy it and we put it in a video. Well, if I ever see anything on that list that's reasonable enough to buy, I buy it, put it in a video. I don't have unlimited resources. Google says your closest Nando's is the peri peri perimeter location in Dunwoody, Georgia. Where's Dunwoody, Georgia? Is that up near Atlanta?
I don't know. I can look it up.
We're down in South Georgia, sort of. So middle of South Georgia. So we're in a pretty rural spot. There's not a lot of restaurants around here that aren't normal. Normal for this area. I'm in Canada and like Cheese Whiz. Craig likes Cheese Whiz. We found somebody. Okay.
Yeah, it's up above Atlanta. Dunwoody is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's if we ever make it up there, although I avoid Atlanta like the plague usually. Yeah. I've had to go there many times in my life, but it's not the most pleasant place in the world. The airport's nice. I like the Atlanta
traffic
airport.
Is unbelievable.
Yeah, but the traffic, well, the airport's nice sometimes. It used to be nice. I don't know if it's still nice. I haven't flown out of the Atlanta airport since 2018.
Yeah.
So I love their transit system though, because it's a huge airport, but it's got this underground like rail system, so you can get from terminal to terminal real quickly. And that is another rabbit trail that we could go down for a long time.
Right. Let's see.
Poblano is good. Poblano is good.
I actually just bought some guacamole from Aldi that is pineapple poblano guacamole, and it's delicious. If you have an Aldi close to you, you should check it out while they have it, because it's so good.
They have Aldi's in Britain too, but I don't know if they would have that.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of people say you can get like the back bacon at Aldi's in the comments and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And we don't have it at our Aldi, so it is regional or country based or something. Peri Peri is okay though, actually. Okay, good. The Peri Peri's good. So good, because I don't remember how much I spent on that bottle, but we're definitely eating it.
Yep. Kate asked, have you ever been to the UK before? If so, where? What did you do?
Okay, we have not.
Not yet.
But we want to. In fact, we've never been to Europe. We've been to parts of Asia and islands around here, Mexico, that sort of thing. But we really hope to, maybe even with YouTube money, make it over to the UK sometime.
Yeah.
In the not too distant future.
I love that.
Although we're still losing money on YouTube videos. But if it ever starts making money, I'm setting some of it aside, even though we're losing money. The stuff that actually comes in, I'm setting aside for a trip to the UK. I would love to. A lot of heritage, like family heritage and stuff from there. Her side too.
Yeah.
From Scotland.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
sorry, lost my words there.
Don't remember if you guys did a Coleman's mustard video. We did have some Coleman's mustard with some items in the, which video was it?
What did we eat it with?
We definitely had some.
Yes, we have tried it.
Was it with the breakfast? I think it was with the full English breakfast, which a lot of people told us you're not supposed to eat mustard with the full English breakfast. But we did, I believe we tried the Coleman's mustard in that video, and it is spicy. Reminds me of like I love the heat that it has, because it's similar to like a wasabi or a horseradish heat. Nice, and just hits you and like sinus spice, and then it's gone. That's a really good mustard, and I love spice. So. All right, I grow my own chilies and have done for years, currently growing cayenne and habanero plants. Cayenne's good too. Cayenne. Yeah. I mean, cayenne's a good like all around thing. I love habanero. When it comes to heat, it's my favorite because it's got so much flavor.
Yeah.
Like it's got a good heat level for me and a good flavor. All right, we need to eat a biscuit. It's been a while.
It's biscuit time.
Let's eat one of the ones we don't have to dunk.
All right.
So you want to do McVitie's signature?
Let's do that.
These are the McVitie signature caramel. And it reminds me of a chocolate bar.
Like almost like a Twix.
Yeah, it's very similar.
Yeah.
Although, anyway. It's better than a Twix.
Wow, that's so good. McVitie's like really knows what they're doing.
That is a wonderful little treat there. I think that's almost verbatim what I said in the video where we ate them.
Yeah, it's like that's a
good thing. That is a good thing. And it doesn't need tea because it's got so much chocolate and caramel on that one. The hobnob or whatever it was, the McVitie's digestive with the caramel and the normal one. It was good though.
That was good.
That one had so much chocolate and caramel, it didn't need it. Yeah,
it's almost like if you dunk it, it just makes the cookie texture go away, and or the biscuit texture.
There's one thing, this is Cheeky Monkey. There's one thing we have and the US doesn't, and that's an allotment. Where people rent a plat of land from the
local. I think
local. I got you. Council and grow veg. It was a place to go and relax and watch veg grow. Yeah. I have heard of these allotments. We used to watch Sorted Food, another YouTube channel. I don't know them or anything, but we watched them a good bit back in the day.
And they would talk about their allotments and, and stuff.
And so that's a really cool concept. Here, like I said, I grew up on a small like homestead style farm. We have a lot of rural areas, and actually some of the counties that aren't as rural have started doing programs like that for children and stuff. Usually it's for like 4-H clubs, or Boy Scout, Girl Scout clubs, that kind of thing. They'll go out to the county and get like a patch in a park or something to do. So there are some programs like that, although it's not very uniform here. And I think that's great, but they really are geared at kids to kind of show kids how to grow crops and tend to things and stuff. I don't know if as an adult I could go out and convince a county to let me use the park to grow stuff.
Oh man.
Consider Ireland too, definitely. Definitely. I want to go to Ireland. I have almost as much family history from Ireland as I do from England and Scotland. Not quite, but almost. And I would love to just visit the British Isles and Ireland. And honestly, I'd love to go to Europe too, but it's all going to depend on budget and time.
There's so much over there.
And there is. It's like y'all have so many different countries packed into such a...
It's Chicky Monkey said take a 30-day vacation.
See, that's the thing. Yeah. Because 30 days isn't enough to see Europe. Enough, exactly. Yeah. It's like, those are the kind of things that I dream about when we retire one day. Or you know what? If y'all all share with your friends and subscribe and like, and we become like uber famous or something, we could just become travel YouTubers. I'm perfectly cool with that.
I'd be okay with that.
And we'll still make the food content too. Because what's traveling without trying food?
That's the main part of the culture, right? Experience the food.
My allotment rent is £42 per year. They're really cheap, but waiting lists can be years. Okay, that is reasonable though. How large is the allotment? Like how much land do you get? Although then he's going to come back with meters or something. I'm just kidding. Just let me. How large is an allotment? Because that is not a lot of money when you think about a whole year. If you do, fall crop, winter crop, summer crop kind of thing, or spring. Yeah, because you've got stuff you could cycle through. Yeah. If you really wanted to use it. Unless, of course, it's floating away because you'll have rain for like 7 weeks in a row. Quick question. Do you find yourself buying UK foods now as your normal diet, not just for your YouTube videos? Buying UK foods, not necessarily, because they're in short supply and they're very expensive. But we have started making more UK dishes with American ingredients. So after we did the Yorkshire pudding, or not the Yorkshire pudding, the toad in the hole video, we actually wound up going to like this covered dish event thing. And we made toad in the hole, and it was really good with gravy, of course. And so we have started putting more of that sort of stuff into our food. And also, since Jolly Posh sent us the food, we've been eating and will be eating a good bit of British food. We'll just be filming it, but it will also be our meals.
One thing that I've incorporated into our usual recipes is Marmite, putting like a little bit of Marmite and like vegetable soups and stuff like that has so elevated them so much. So that's something that I have taken away from all this, is that Marmite in different dishes is so good.
It really,
so good.
It really does. So that, yes, I guess we do. We do buy UK stuff. Although a jar of Marmite lasts a long time.
A long time. And we have 2 of them and we're like slowly going through them.
And we have all these Marmite snacks. Yeah. We just ate the Nairns though. We're not just. But yeah, let's see. Well, music tours to Ireland pre-COVID. That's cool. That was from Crab Donkey. Crab Donkey says some U.S. cities have group gardens. Exactly. That was. I guess maybe you're saying they have adult group gardens too. That makes sense. Most of the places around here aren't too heavily into that because we have so many rural areas available and like small farms and things. But I could definitely see like larger cities like Atlanta or New York or something having groups like that for sure.
Somebody asked where to go. GP says, did you guys try Cadbury's Pinnick? I don't know what they're trying to say. I don't
know. We've had a lot of Cadbury's. Yeah. But there's still stuff out there we haven't tried, and I will always be willing to try more. I mean, if y'all want me to, I'll eat chocolate.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Right.
I have 3 different allotments, all within 10 minutes of my home. The closest is literally 2 minutes away from my house. I'm trying to get one as they're super cheap to rent. Yeah, that is a really neat concept, especially if you don't have a place to garden. Because I know some of y'all's cities are pretty dense. I've never lived in a dense city. Like even the cities I've lived in were more suburban than urban where I lived usually.
Yeah.
And I grew up on a farm. Well, I can't call it a farm because it didn't make money. We were poor and we grew food and we tried to sell some of it and it never worked.
Yeah.
But we ate a lot. And I do, looking back, and we had chickens and stuff too, but looking back, I really do appreciate the fact that we had a lot of organic food growing up that most people didn't. And I didn't realize that at the time.
Yeah.
Too cold still for planting. He grows jalapeno and habanero. Lots of jalapenos used over here. I like them. It just depends on the dish.
Yeah. Craig says Ireland is nice. His sister and her husband have visited that place 3 times.
Nice. Yeah,
awesome.
Craig, one day we're gonna go. I'm gonna make, and hopefully one day not too terribly long. I would love to go to the UK next year and Ireland. I mean, I would love to. But got to make some money first because those trips aren't cheap, and we need to get your passport.
Yes.
I've got mine. We need to get your passport renewed because hers expired.
It has expired.
And they won't let you go over there without that. No. If you vacationed, you already read that one. Though it's not regular to have with a full English, there's nothing wrong with it. Oh, the mustard. Yeah. Well, I appreciate that because we had several people tell us there was things wrong with it, but that's okay. You're always going to make people mad. I have a pretty thick skin. I mix mustard with all types of sauces to give them a kick. I actually, before we even started trying British food and stuff, I have a tin of the powdered Coleman's mustard that we keep on hand, and I mix that into the burger sauces and stuff I make to give them a little kick.
I remember my mom even using the Coleman's mustard powder, like growing up when we would have certain things, she would mix some of that in there.
But the real stuff is all very good too. Because the just already made stuff or non-dried, I guess.
Non-dry.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch up. Quick question: do you find yourself buying UK foods? As you know, I already answered that one.
That one.
Got a picnic, my allotment rent. We got that. That's one of the issues these days with kids in the city. They don't know where anything actually comes from, and when you tell them, they get shocked. That's true. I remember growing up that way, and then one of my sister's friends who lived in the city found out that chicken meat came from chicken. Now, we were kids at the time, but there was a bone in the chicken meat, and apparently she had never had that before, and it freaked her out. And I'm like, really? Because we live in the south part of America. Fried chicken is almost always on the bone, so I don't know what rock that child had grown up under, but she did not like the fact that the chicken was an animal. And she found that out in front of me, and I tried not to laugh because I grew up on a farm with chickens.
Donkey went on music tours to Ireland pre-COVID. Yeah.
Some U.S. cities. Okay, I read that. All right, I'm good. I'm trying. Big difference. UK gets 30 days off a year plus public holidays from day one of the new job. How many years you need to work in the U.S. Depends. It depends. I'm very blessed to have had pretty good employment and or other streams of income in my life. I grew up poor, but I worked hard, I saved money, and now we're okay. Yeah. But as for how long do you work, there is, for small business owners and stuff, there are no like vacation day requirements and stuff really. So most of my early jobs, I didn't get any days off paid, Nowadays, I kind of run the small company that I work for. So, I get some paid vacation. I still don't get a lot though, because it's a small company. But if you work for a major corporation, you usually get federal holidays off, and you usually get Christmas and stuff off, or you get like 2 weeks of scheduled leave. With most good companies, you can schedule 2 weeks of leave. Some jobs, she used to work at a bank, and after you were there for a certain amount of time, they added like an extra vacation day.
Or they would add extra vacation days, or after you worked for 5 years, they gave you like a whole nother week.
Yeah.
So really, and then you got all the major holidays off
because she worked at a bank.
Yeah. So it was a great job.
for the benefits, that was an awesome job. It didn't pay well, but
it was,
benefit
and I
wise,
enjoyed it.
it was good. But yeah, so somebody who works in major decent companies would have, a similar experience, and then they would retire somewhere around 60, 65. Her job even offered like an actual pension plan investment plan.
Yeah, investment plan.
And stuff. But working for small businesses my whole life, I've really never had most of that. I've had to do my own investments and that sort of thing.
And what I've heard that's really different between U.S. and Europe is the maternity and fraternity or paternity leave. I've heard that's different. I've heard that you guys get more time, or people in the UK get more time off for that, but we get like 6-8 weeks here.
Yeah, and there are some regulations around that do protect the maternity leave, not so much paternity leave.
Yeah.
But maternity leave, there are like requirements that companies have to meet. And then, but good companies will offer extra or offer to like phase you back in and stuff. So it really depends on where you work here. It's not as highly regulated, so it's really
all over the place.
It's all over the place because it depends on how hard it is to get a job at the time, what companies have to offer you to get it, that sort of thing. All right. His allotment, it just jumped. It's
100 square meters or 1,076 square feet.
Okay. That's a pretty good little spot. Because that would 1,076 square foot. So that would be, that's a decent sized plot of land. You could grow a good bit in that.
Yeah. Especially for like your family.
Yeah. No, that's pretty cool. For that price, man, that's not bad at all.
No, that's really neat.
Add a teaspoon of Marmite to gravy when you have a roast. Exactly. I think she's already talked about how we started doing that. We've done that with soups. We've done it with several things, and it is good. The Marmite is one of those things that when I first heard about it, I was like, fermented yeast paste, why are people doing this to
Or even
themselves?
when I first tasted it, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
But even now on like toast, we eat buttered toast with it. And
Amount matters.
Yes. Yeah. The amount matters. You cannot put too much in there.
Or it'll hurt. But yeah, in stuff, it's amazing. Another ingredient you might want to try is Henderson's relish. Can you take a screenshot of that?
I think don't we have some?
Do we have Henderson's relish?
We might have some Henderson's
We finally
relish.
got some piccalilli and we still haven't tried it.
Yeah.
So we're if we don't have that, it's on the list now, or it will be. She took a screenshot. We should start doing that. Why didn't we do that with the last thing I said we should write down?
I did.
Oh, okay, cool. She's smarter than me. That's why she's here. Because I need somebody smarter than me. All right. Have a good weekend. Take care, B-Dub. Thank you for stopping by.
Thanks.
Thank you. Crab donkey. Okay, they're going back and forth about the
allotment.
The allotment. That is a good, decent sized chunk of lamb. Chunk of land. A good sized chunk of lamb doesn't sound bad either.
All right, I'll take that.
Does kids like Marmite or licorice? LOL, but the Twiglets is the worst. I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I know people defend those, and there's probably somebody in the comments who's like, Twiglets are the best thing ever, or really good with a beer or whatever, because I've had lots of different comments about it. I did not like the Twiglets, I did like a lot of the other Marmite things.
Yeah. And we've tried them a couple times, so it's like we've given them a chance.
Yeah.
But no.
The kids, have they tried the Marmite? They've eaten some stuff with it in the sauces and stuff, for sure. And they didn't, they ate them and they liked them. I
think a couple of our children have tried like the Marmite on toast and thought it was okay. Like they ate it.
Yeah.
The licorice, they even like some licorice.
Some of it. Now, the last licorice we had, the Henry Goods, was a very, very strong licorice. It was almost too strong for me. None of the kids liked that.
Yeah.
But some of the licorice all sorts, I think that they're split pretty much 50-50.
Yeah.
We need to try another biscuit.
Let's do it.
I think we need another biscuit. What time is it? It is noon already.
Yeah, almost.
Wow.
We've eaten.
We need to start working on these. So let's do one from a different country and get it out the way. These are Lemon Festival.
From Colombia.
Cookies or biscuits from Colombia.
I'm not sure about the lemon in the tea. Well, I don't know.
Lemon tea? I've had plenty of lemon iced teas.
That's true.
Pretty good.
It is good. Wow.
Very sweet, though. Of course, that is more of like the cookie side of things. And it's from Colombia. So I think it may have even said cookie on the bag. Or did it say biscuits? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
All right. More comments.
Let's see.
Hey, folks. Hey, British Knight. Good to see you.
Also, Rhonda Phillips.
Hey, Rhonda.
Joined us.
Phipps.
Phipps. Oh, I'm sorry, Phipps.
Rhonda Phipps. Hey,
I'm
Rhonda.
just adding all kinds of letters in there.
Good to see you. Welcome. We are eating biscuits and random other cookies and things in tea mostly from Britain, but a few from other countries.
And we're also mostly just running our mouths.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we came here to interact, and we didn't have breakfast. So biscuits,
tea,
and tea, and talking. Getting the Trump passport. Did he get a different passport too?
Did he change?
I don't know.
What they look like?
He probably did. I don't know. We're not going to get into politics here. I'm not doing it. Not going to happen. Everybody has very strong opinions about politics, myself included. I am very upset and anyway.
We're not getting into it.
We're not getting into politics. So I don't know if he changed the passport. Okay, we'll get whatever.
I'll get whatever.
We'll get whatever passport we have to
get over there.
Because we do like to travel, and as our kids continue to get older, we do hope to start traveling more again. Because we used to travel a lot. We never made it to like Europe, and we also didn't have money.
Yeah.
We were broke young married people, but we did like an around the country like road trip on a budget. We did a cheap trip to China. As trips to China go, it was like it was offset because they would run you through all these places trying to sell you stuff every day.
Yeah.
It's like you got a really cheap tour with flights and food and almost all food and everything. Yeah. Very inexpensively, like 10 days in China we spent. But every single day they took you through a different thing to try to sell you stuff to offset the cost of the thing. So it was almost like a weird timeshare kind of presentation every day.
And then you would go places and people would buy things, and the places would also sell luggage.
So you could take your stuff back to America.
It was crazy.
Yeah, because we went to a silk factory, which was really cool. And and that was the other thing. Like even the stuff they ran us through to try to sell us stuff, we did learn a lot about Chinese culture and things. We went to a jade manufacturing place. We went to a pearl place. We went to a pearl place.
Yeah.
We went to a tea plantation in the mountains. So we know a lot about tea actually. Yeah. It was gorgeous. There was like fog, and there was this cute, really cool, almost temple looking buildings in this old ancient tea plantation outside of Hangzhou, China.
I think so.
And you're in the mountains, and there was fog, and there's just tea bushes.
Beautiful.
Going up the side of the mountains and stuff. It was almost surreal.
It was a very cool
And you know
experience.
What? I still didn't like the tea.
You just don't like the tea.
I just don't care for tea.
He's not biased. It doesn't matter what country the tea comes from. He just doesn't like it.
I like dunking things in tea, though. And I will drink tea. It's just, I'm a coffee guy.
It's not your favorite. Pig ears in Chinese restaurant was shocking.
I don't think I've tried.
I've never eaten pig ears before. I worked with somebody who really liked pickled pig's feet.
Oh, no.
But
we're gonna have to do that for American snack, aren't we? No, sorry. That'll go on the idea board.
The idea board.
Don't count on that one. I'm not promising that.
Let's see. Is really around 6 months, but
standard maternity leave is around 6 months. That's pretty good. I think.
Yeah, that's amazing. I was able to take 6 weeks off, and they would hold my job for 12 weeks.
Yeah, and they do like a part-time like thing? Oh, that was after the second kid though, when we were kind of phasing out.
Yeah, went back to part-time or something.
Yeah, but yeah, it really is. There are some regulations around it here, but around maternity leave.
It seems like such a short amount of time.
6 weeks does really, especially if it's your first kid too. Yeah. Because you're learning everything. Mm-hmm. Well, any of y'all who have kids know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's 6 months. That's a good break.
It's only around $5 a month to rent that land. Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, that's hard to beat. A plot that size for $5 a month. Yeah. All right. I'm going to try to speed run some comments and get caught up so we can start eating some of these biscuits. Let's see. But then it jumped forward and okay, saw you guys were live. I found it. Maternity leave. I always describe Marmite as the UK's paste version of soy sauce. Yeah, very umami, very very savory. That makes sense. It's almost it's almost like an MSG like alternative or something.
Absolutely.
That nice umami savoriness. That's a good description. Bear in mind, I already read that. Got 1 day every other week, but no personal days. My father just got 2 weeks, but one of them was July 4th shutdown week. Gotcha. Yeah, most of my jobs growing up, I did not get paid time off at all. It was either work or take time off and don't get paid. It was only the job I have right now is the first job I've ever gotten any paid time off, and I don't really get a lot there.
Yeah.
So,
let's see.
That's why we need to become YouTubers, because then I still won't be able to take paid time off because I'll be getting paid for doing videos. So
still working.
We got a long ways to go before we're anywhere close to that, but maybe it'll pay for a trip to London one of these days.
One of these days.
Or all of the UK and Europe. And
Cheeky Monkey doesn't like piccalilli.
Okay. Well, we haven't tried it yet, so I don't know if I like it or not.
Yeah, we'll have to share our opinions later.
I will reserve judgment. I have heard very polarized opinions about piccalilli.
Let's see.
Did we make fry up with that box of goodies yet? We have done a few things with it that haven't come out yet because we shot a few shorts, and we have a video that will be coming out as soon as this live is done, where we do try some more stuff in it, but we have not done a fry up yet. That's basically a full English breakfast, right?
Okay, I think.
Or a breakfast, big breakfast like that. We have not done anything like that with those ingredients yet, but there will be something like that coming, and I'm hoping to do a full Scottish breakfast as well, because they sent us haggis.
I want to try that haggis.
And somebody sent me some recipes for some traditional potato scones. So we may do a full Scottish breakfast. I keep wanting to say Scottish full English, but that's so not right.
Doesn't work out.
We want to do that, and we will probably be doing lots of other stuff too. We got crumpets, we got a bunch of sausage, we've got we're gonna bangers and mash. We're gonna be doing crumpets and stuff. We're gonna be doing They sent us some regular scones.
What is it that they
clotted cream?
Is it
I'm excited.
Tatties and neeps. Is that
Tatties and neeps. A lot of people have a lot of people have been suggesting the tatties and neeps with the haggis.
Yeah,
so
I want to try that.
Probably do a short or a full of that too. And we have a lot of stuff to do with the sausages. And thank y'all for all your comments. Seriously though. A bunch of people have left us recipes and suggestions for dishes that we could make with all that stuff. And we do appreciate that, because otherwise we spend a lot of time on Google trying to find recipes, and then we do them, and then a bunch of people in the comments tell us it's all wrong.
It's wrong, and then we have to redo them.
Because we're finding stuff that's being fed to an American audience on Google, because that's just the way that works.
That's true.
All right. Later, B-Dub. I think B-Dub left a while ago.
Yeah, Nick
I'm way back again. We were going to speed run these.
I know, that's what I was about to say. Great job speed running.
Right?
Nick loves the Twiglets. Good,
okay,
great.
Nick likes Twiglets.
I'm so glad for you.
They have to, somebody's eating them because they make them. I learned to love piccalilli because my late father always made his own in rather large quantities. He also baked some amazing picnic foods to go with them, such as pasties and the best gala pie.
Ooh, that sounds good.
So I noticed, now I think we got Branston piccalilli. Is that the brand we got?
I think so.
That was the only one I could find, and it took me a while to find that. However, I found out that the Jolly Posh people actually sell something that looks a little more like artisanal piccalilli, like might be more homemade like. So if we do good with the stuff they sent us this time, or they get a lot of traffic from it or something, maybe I can talk them into sending me some of their piccalilli too.
Let's see.
Did we make a fry up with that box of goodies yet? Already said that. Everything tastes better when you've had a few beers or you're drunk.
It's 5 p.m. where Nick is.
It's 5 where Nick is. So yes. They have 5-hour time difference between here and London and that region. So yeah. Wow, we've already been live for over an hour and a half.
Time has really been flying.
That's crazy. How many people are here? 23. Well, welcome to everybody. And I'm going to get caught up. All right, here we go.
All right.
You expect Colombian biscuits to be best suited to coffee.
They were very good.
I actually think since those were lemon, they probably work better with the tea.
Yeah.
If they were chocolate or something, coffee for sure. But with the lemon, I don't think that would have gone that well with coffee.
I'd still be open to it.
Maybe we'll try it. Maybe we'll try that on the next live. We'll do biscuits and cookies dunked in coffee.
There you go.
And then we'll make a lot of people mad. People who've never seen us before. It's like, British people, some of y'all, I don't know if any of the people watching, but tea and biscuits gets very serious in the comments sometimes. and like, I am not that serious of a person. So like, I try to treat that with respect, but at the same time, I don't fully understand it. I mean, we have food we're proud of around here. Yeah. Like this is peanut country. We grow tons of peanuts all around this part of Georgia, and we have boiled peanuts. We've got, but anybody not from this area who's never had a boiled peanut would probably think it's very weird. And we've given them to people from up north and stuff who aren't used to them. Yep. But
so good.
But I still wouldn't get so upset if somebody doesn't like it, because I've never gotten upset at people who don't like it. So I don't know. I think I just don't understand people who take food that seriously, even though we make content based on food.
Yeah.
All right. I hope that was diplomatic enough and I didn't make anybody mad. I really didn't want to. Those are great too. I worked for a company that had a branch in Spain. The Spanish medicine. I missed something. Oh, there we go. I missed a bunch. I keep saying we're going to get caught up.
I know.
All right.
Let's see.
Colombian biscuits. I make pickled eggs and onions. Diced pickled onions in shepherd's pie or cottage pie is a must. Gives it more of a kick.
Interesting.
Okay.
All right. Because I've made shepherd's pie.
And we have some pickled onions. We have the silver skin ones. Don't we still have some of those left?
We do.
We need to eat those probably. I don't know how long they stay good after you open them. They're pickled, so I don't know.
You'd think they'd last a while.
But yeah, and we still need to try to find some onions in malted vinegar too, because a lot of people said that was more common than the silver ones we tried. So maybe I'll see if I can get some of that. I have a guilty pleasure of eating pickled onions right from the jar. Jars don't last long.
Nice.
More power to you, man. That is an acquired taste right there, because I like pickled stuff. Strong. But man, those onions were something.
Yeah, they were very strong.
And the Monster Munch. I know that's a national fave and everything, but that pickled onion Monster Munch, man, every time I've tried it, it just threw me for a loop. I do not understand that one. His face on the passport, is that you're talking about my profile picture? Put that on the passport? Trump's face is on. Wow, I am so behind in the comments.
Same deal with Trump toilet roll.
Okay.
Okay.
I believe that. I think I've seen a toilet paper roll with every president on it before.
Yeah.
That's just a common gag. But yeah, I'm sure they've got that too. That sounds so beautiful.
I think she was talking about the tea plantation.
Oh, the tea plantation. It was.
In China. It was gorgeous.
If you ever get a chance. And I'm glad we went when we did, because it was before COVID and all that. And before they already didn't like Trump because that was during his first term, I think. We're not getting into politics. That's just a fact from the people I met in China. But yeah, it was much more open at the time. We hadn't had as much problems with stuff like post-COVID, and they got blamed for stuff and the trade wars and all that. So, or trade wars, the tariffs and stuff.
Yeah, it was before all that, so it was a very lovely time.
And it was amazing. Now, y'all may not have the same political angst with China, and y'all might still be able to go, and we probably could now because it's been long enough since COVID and stuff. But it was amazing, and I mean, now y'all are more used to this than we are. But here in America, you go see something old, it's 250 years or 300 years, or in St. Augustine, maybe 400, But in China, it's like we're on this canal, and the guy points at this brick in the canal, and he's like, okay, this section of wall here with these big stones has been here since 800.
Yeah, you're like, wow.
I was like, that's not a concept we have in America, Just saying, it was mind blowing. So I look forward to coming to Europe and seeing some of the architecture and stuff there too, because I have a lot of interests in building science. So I always, like when we were in China, looking at stuff. All right, what?
In South Africa, we have a dish called walkie-talkie. It's chicken feet and heads. I said earlier that I would try anything once. I
would try it once.
If it was looking at me, I don't know.
I've eaten some things that looked at me.
Ugh. Okay.
But I would try it once, but I'm only promising once.
Yeah, just once.
And if I like it, I'll eat a bunch of times. Because sometimes I think things like black pudding are going to be gross, and then I eat them, and they're actually pretty good. So I'm looking forward. Somebody said they put it on burgers and stuff, black pudding. Now, we've got more black pudding now, because Jolly Posh sent us some, too. So we're going to be doing fry-ups with it, and we're going to be experimenting some. And we'll probably put most of that in videos as well. All right. Same deal, Trump told. Okay, already have done the feet, but not the heads. Crab donkey. I have had a chicken foot before. I think it's fried. Like it was an Asian snack, like fried.
Oh, like, I don't think I've tried that.
Or something. Okay. Those are great too. I work for a company, the branch in Spain. Stuffed olives. Hey, stuffed olives. We had some stuffed olives in a video.
Yeah, we did as our America snack, which I don't know how. I mean, it was packaged in America, but I don't know how American it actually was. But
I think it was
they were
Californian,
very good.
But it was. I love a good stuffed olive with a good cheese in it. Like I mean, the Mediterranean ones with feta. I've had some spicy ones with like a jalapeno pepper jack in it. I love a charcuterie board makes me happy.
Yeah, me too. Somebody also mentioned stuffed peppers are great too. Yeah, we actually have a jar of stuffed peppers that I've been looking at that I really just want to eat.
That was crab donkey.
We haven't eaten that yet.
You guys need to check out the channel Jay Vale, or Vale probably, an American who's been in England for 5 years now and just got permanent residency. I'll look into that.
Yeah,
that sounds cool. Channel handle.
Maybe he was asking.
Oh, asking
what the handle was.
Okay. All right, I'm taking my time. Goodness gracious, I'm trying to catch up, but I've never done this before. Okay, there it is. Talking about that some more. He had a daughter while over there, so he can speak authoritatively on maternity and paternity leave. Okay, I got you. Yeah, that would be a good source for some of the differences. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Jay Valey. Okay, and that's his channel handle for anybody, at Jay Valey, if y'all want to check that out too. Since the U.S. has none, it's a short discussion. It depends on where you're at, but yeah. And there definitely should be more protections for certain things, for sure. I've heard people say haggis is like your meatloaf. Okay.
I can understand meatloaf. So.
I know it's got oats in it and stuff. I was reading the ingredients and it sounded like, although somebody sent me like traditional ingredients and stuff, I don't think the stuff over here has a lung in it, because I don't think in America you're allowed to use lung in products. It's not considered safe for human consumption or something in America. But I think other than that, Jolly Posh tries to make it very traditionally, or at least as best as they can. They use locally sourced or Midwest sourced hogs for all their, or pork for all their stuff, and they're non-hormone. They don't use hormone. They try to source their pork good. I'm trying to just say that, and I'm butchering it. All right.
It's okay.
That was terrible. British are into tradition, yet really quick to adapt and innovate. But yes, mess with tradition carefully. Gotcha. Yeah, trust me. Even some things I wouldn't think would upset people. I've gotten some comments that were, I try, but I also try to be funny and stuff too. So like there is a level of that in the videos where it's just
being silly,
being a little silly. Some people take that the wrong way. I very rarely mean it the wrong way. Although when I say I don't like pickled onion Monster Munch, that is not me saying y'all don't like pickled onion Monster Munch. That's me just stating a fact. And I'm not gonna lie. My facial expressions and what comes out of my mouth is generally the first reaction I have to a food that I've never tried before. And I tried to put that in, and I try to make it a little funny.
Yep.
But I have learned about the tradition thing, and I'm sure I'll mess up again. I watch his channel. His voice is way deeper than I imagined to be from his appearance. Okay. Don't have any offal in your meatloaf. Yes. We don't put a lot of organ meat in our meatloaf.
That's true. Usually ground beef.
Haggis versus meatloaf.
And pork.
I thought that was normal. I eat pickled onions from the jar as well. It may be normal over there. We eat pickled cucumbers most of the time.
Yeah.
Over here. That's like the most common thing. But there are people who eat a lot of pickled things. I've eaten a lot of other pickled things. The pickled onions just hit me weird. I don't know why.
I need to try them again.
Yeah, and I think trying them in things might help break us into it because we tried them straight and it was.
Somebody told us to make like toothpicks with like the onions and cheese or something.
They call them, what's it, a hedgehog?
A hedgehog, yeah. Somebody told us to do that, and that's
we need to try
really
that.
Good.
We need to go ahead and do that too because we still got those pickled onions and we should eat them.
We should do that.
Maybe we'll do that in a video coming up soon. We'll get the pickled onions back out. Also, need to find some of the malt vinegar ones. Pickled onions vary a lot. They're silver skin, they're sweet, and they're spicy. I'm so far behind in the comments. And we're spicy, but each brand can be totally different. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. We're going to have to experiment more with them because I think we had Waitrose silver skin.
Yeah.
Those were the ones we tried. Tea and Biscuits is just Tea and Biscuits. Well, I mean, we have a lot of different kinds of biscuits, and some of them aren't even biscuits. Some of them are more like chocolate bars, and one of them is a honey cake from Korea. So we're using the word biscuit very liberally today.
Yeah.
But I'm going to eat this. This is a Club Milk, and we're not going to dunk these because they're chocolate.
From Dublin.
From Dublin. It's good though.
Somebody mentioned the Stargazer pie.
Oh, is that the one with the fish?
Yeah, where the fish and the tails are all sticking out of it.
I have seen pictures
Nick
of
Hobbs
that.
did. Yeah, I would try it. I'd absolutely try it.
I would try it. Fish bones make me nervous.
Yeah, rightly so.
But I would definitely give it a shot. I have been pleasantly surprised by a lot of the fish that we've gotten. Even the tinned fish and stuff that I expected to be weird. A lot of that has been absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
Spanish olives are almost a national religion. They are very proud of them. Okay, don't make fun of the olives to the Spaniards. We'll try to remember that next time we do a Spanish video. He lives in a house on a street that's 600-year-old. Nick does.
Nice. That's crazy.
You say that you will try anything once.
That's
that's the Stargazy pie.
Stargazy pie.
I would try it once. I do not promise anybody I will take a second bite. Just like that pickled, what was it? The century egg. Nobody watched that video. Man, that was one of the scariest videos I've ever done.
It was pretty hilarious.
It was.
Too.
A lot of people thought it was funny. The people that didn't watch it. But like, I ate a century egg that smelled like ammonia and was black. So I would try a Stargazy pie. Let's see. Stayed at an inn in East Coker built in 1632. It was really cool. Skittles Inn. Skittles is a game, correct? Like bowling, right?
Or they call the pin Skittles.
Okay, is that the kind of Skittles you're talking about, or is it a different Skittles Inn? Does that have another connotation as well? But that's 1632. Yeah, when we went to China, we ate at a restaurant that had been founded as a business before Christopher Columbus came to America.
Yeah, it was
crazy. Like 1490 or something was when that restaurant was founded. Now, when it was first founded, it was a like chicken store or something, like poultry store. It was animal feed, but it changed into a restaurant, and it has been in continuous operation as a business since before Christopher Columbus sailed across the sea, and that just blew our minds. They made Peking duck. It was amazing.
It was good.
If y'all ever get a chance. I can't remember the name of the restaurant, but it was really good.
Black pudding inside a stack of potato pancakes topped with fried egg is pretty good. That sounds delicious.
I can completely understand that, Samuel. Oh, welcome, Samuel. I don't think I said hi to you. Hi, Samuel.
Hello, Samuel.
The hedgehog. Everyone has had one of those at a birthday party when I was a kid. Cool.
See,
we need to put that in a video soon.
Yeah, we need to make the hedgehog.
Did you make the screenshot? Make a screenshot of that.
I'll make the screenshot.
Make the screen. I'm so behind the times when it comes to tech.
Classic party food in the 1970s. Cube of cheese, a pickled onion, and a chunk of pineapple. Yes, I think that's so good.
Yeah, that we can do that. Like pickled cucumber and onion salad. That could be pretty good.
Okay.
Club is from Ireland. Yes, it's from Dublin. Jacob's Club Milk. That one is from Ireland.
And we do always try to be respectful. If we're disrespectful, we apologize.
Well, some of the earlier videos, I was a little harsh about certain items. Because I literally told them they could keep it or something, remember?
That's right. You did. You were kind of
Since
ugly.
then, I've tried to be more respectful. I was a little hard in some of the early videos. So if y'all go back and watch that, that was me, like, back when we first started. And I have learned a lot since then.
British Knight said something about the century egg being revenge for the licorice. And if there was anything that I would get revenge on him for, it would be his America snack being pork brains that he made into a pate that I did not know was pork brains until after I had consumed it.
That was a mean one.
So
okay, that was in one of the Aldi's like German food.
Okay.
I think videos. Okay, so if y'all go way back, and the videography was for like almost a year, but we did a 3-part series during October. For Oktoberfest, they have a lot more German food at the local Aldi's. And it's, I mean, Aldi's branded food most of the time. Yeah. But we were doing the America snack back then in the videos too. And she had made me eat pickled okra in one of the videos right before that. So in order to get even, I bought some Rose's pork brains and milk gravy in a can. And I rendered it down and made a pate. And that was our America snack. I did it while she was gone, chilled it in the fridge. So it was something.
Chilled.
Pork brains and milk gravy. So yeah, that one she probably would be justified.
That's what I would get revenge on him for. Yes, the pork brains. The licorice I don't like, but the pork brains was just sneaky.
Mackerel and tomato sauce. Yeah, mackerel and tomato sauce is amazing. And actually, we had some of that. Yeah. Well, we've had a bunch of herring and stuff in curry sauce and stuff. And actually, a lot of that was from the German videos. Yeah. One of that 3-part series that we just mentioned, each of those had a tinned fish in it. And when I bought them, I thought it was going to be the weird thing in the video.
It's delicious.
Because back then, we used to try to always have a weird thing in the videos. Now, if we get our hands on one, we do. And then everybody's mad at me for calling it weird. Because it's weird to me. Yeah. All right. Not going to go down that rabbit trail. Getting caught up. Club chocolate is genuinely all over here, but we don't really get Club Orange, though.
Club Orange, you say?
Club Orange. We like some orange chocolate.
We do.
If I find that. Skittles is like bowling. Okay.
Yeah, they're the bowling pins.
My old mom used to make me a bowl of cubed cheese and apple as a kid, and I adored it.
Oh, I love
We do cheese and apples.
Yeah, cheese and apples. Cheddar cheese and a good tart apple. So good.
And there are quite a few like cheese and apple dishes here too. So that's a pretty common. We'll do like cheddar cheese and apple with like a crumble and stuff and almost make a dessert out of it. But it's a more savory dessert. There was one restaurant in a town we used to live in called Savannah that made that. They went out of business now, but they had the best like apple and cheese like dessert. And it because it wasn't super sweet. It was just apples and cheese and like a crumble almost like you'd have on a cobbler. So good.
Yeah, it's absolutely delicious.
I missed that place. That was Larry's.
Yeah, I love cheddar and apples. So good.
Ever had monkfish liver? No, I haven't.
No, I haven't.
I don't know if I've ever had monkfish. No.
I don't think so. I don't think I have.
I can just imagine the reaction to that brand name.
What brand name?
Which brand name? Was it the Rose's pork brains and milk gravy? Because it's Rose's, the brand name isn't terrible, but the product was something. Let's see. You think there'd be an apple cheesecake, wouldn't you? Yeah, that actually.
That sounds good. I've never seen that.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
That sounds good.
My sister makes a key lime pie cheesecake.
So good. It's my favorite
Or a key lime cheesecake. It is so good.
Do you mean one
it's
for
different,
my birthday?
But it's so good.
It is delicious.
Biscuit. All right, we have 2 non-British biscuits left because we focused on the British and Irish ones and stuff. So should we do, I'll leave it up to y'all. Do we do the Oreo or do we do the Korean honey pastry?
Which one?
Which one first? We're going to eat both of them eventually, but y'all pick which one you want. I remember the brains. Was surprised how well she took it, though. Well, she did slap me.
I did.
She did slap me.
Because I was completely shocked.
It didn't hurt, though. She did it. She stopped herself before she like really reared back and hit me. But like it shocked her when I told her what it was. I didn't tell her what it was. I pulled the can
out of the bag.
Yeah, I cleaned the can so I could stick it in the bag with the snack. That one was pretty evil, I will admit.
If you guys have ever had Vienna sausages, which is another thing that, I don't know, it tasted a lot like that. It tasted like he took Vienna sausages and squished it up and made this
except not as salty. And it had a very strong like potted meat smell, you know?
It was not.
Pork brains were not the greatest. I don't think we'll go back for those unless...
do you see the
comment?
That's what he was
I got you. There's meatball cult. I'm not going to say that because of the algorithms and stuff, but I understand you mean it as the food and not the slur.
She is where you sleep. Yeah.
Yeah. I know. Korean first. All right. Crab Donkey says we eat the Korean one. So this is a honey pastry. If y'all haven't seen our Korean video where we ate this, was that the one? No, that one had like dried squid in it or something, right?
Yeah, we had the dried squid.
No, that was Taiwan. I don't know. That was Korea. That was Korea.
Korean.
Okay, so these are a very dense fried pastry. Honey pastry. And when you first start eating them, and this is why we thought they might be good for dunking, is because they're so dense and hard. But when you first start eating them, it just kind of tastes like grease and like fried. Mm-hmm. But then as you chew them, you get the honey and like almost a donut or like fried dough kind of flavor, and they're really good. So it's one of those things that like we found that we really like in these videos.
It is really delicious.
Which is one of the things I absolutely love about doing YouTube. It gives us a reason to keep trying new food. Mm-hmm. And we've always been foodies. We've always enjoyed that. Yeah. So this platform has given us a way, not just to share it with y'all, but to kind of make ourselves try new stuff.
I don't think the tea's soaking in.
No, it's too dense. All right, it's going in and staying there for a while. It sunk to the bottom.
They're extremely dense.
It's so good once you chew it for a minute, though.
Yeah, there's no tea.
If you've never had one of those and you can find them for a reasonable price, it's not something that like blows your mind, but it's really, really good. And it's very traditional. You can tell that's something they've been making for a long time. And it's a really nice, very unique thing. It tastes like you took a donut and compressed it with a like hydraulic press or something. We talked about that in the beginning.
Yeah. That's exactly what it tastes like, though.
Hey, Nick. All right. Well, you go get some food. And if you find time later, we're going to shut this down before too much longer because we got to go pick the kids up. But so we'll be leaving pretty soon, too. But we will have a video posted, the one with the comparing chocolate bars, once we finish this live, which I think we only got about 15 more minutes on the live because we have to go pick up the kids.
Yeah. But thanks for chilling out with us.
So let's go ahead and get the other non-British one out the way.
Okay.
Non-UK. So these are not normal Oreos. These were from China, and they were in one of our videos before. These are peach and oolong tea
Oreos.
And we did not like them. But maybe they'll be good with tea. Because, Oreo is, here in America, it's Milk's favorite cookie, right?
Yeah.
And so maybe an oolong tea Oreo. Be tea's favorite cookie? I don't have high hopes.
Yeah. These, if I remember right, these weren't our favorite things.
Cooking yourself sounds painful, but it is actually a euphemism for how the UK sunbathed because they're unused to sunshine.
Right.
Especially after y'all had all that rain. Goodness. All right. I honestly think that's better than it was when we had it by itself. But I don't think it's that great.
I think you're right. I think it is better with the tea. Still not delicious.
Can I have that butter knife, please? I have to fish a Korean pastry out of the bottom of my cup.
I'm gonna bet you $2. It's still just
It's
as
still
hard.
rock hard. $2. I'm not taking that bet because I think you're right. Mm-hmm.
It is. It literally crunched when he bit into it. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. Cloud Guard is here, tuned in at work.
Hi, Cloud Guard.
Cloud Guard.
We're glad you're here. Don't get in trouble. But glad to have you.
I don't know if I've ever had oolong tea by itself.
I think I have.
You have?
I think so.
I can't remember.
I think the problem is like, since Oreo's a chocolate cookie, the peach is okay with it, but the tea kind of leaves this strange aftertaste that kind of combats the chocolate aftertaste.
Yeah.
And so it's just not that good. With the tea, it made the cookie part or biscuit part soggy, and so you didn't taste the chocolate as much, so it was better. It's still just not my favorite. I like regular Oreos.
Yeah. I'd much rather have the regular ones or the mint Oreos.
I wonder if regular Oreos dunked in tea would be any good. Any of y'all ever tried that? I don't know.
I don't know.
I know they're good with milk.
Let's see. Cloud Guard asked what our favorite thing we've tried from the UK. We kind of talked about that earlier, but I think the savory dishes that we've gotten to make have been some of our favorites.
Yeah.
Like for me was the Yorkshire puddings or the toad in the hole. Those were super fun to make, and they were also extremely delicious and simple. And I love that.
It's just a few simple ingredients that make something cool, and technique. Obviously, with the with the Yorkshire pudding, it's like once people told us you had to have hot oil, cold batter, get the ratios right, and we found out that like using the mixes does not work for us. But she makes the Yorkshire puddings and toad in the hole from scratch now, and it's really good. So that was one of our favorites. I love the savory dishes. With the roast lamb we did was really good. Those roast potatoes.
The roast potatoes.
That we made with duck fat that somebody left a comment about.
Especially once we got them right. Once I made the chunks bigger.
The second time we did
and they were fluffy on the inside.
That might be my favorite thing.
Yeah, that we've gotten. There's not much better than like crispy yet
fluffy
soft roasted potatoes.
She's getting excited.
I am.
But everything's better with tea.
I'm gonna go make some now.
All right, Cloud Guard is on the tea train. Well, we've had quite a bit of stuff with tea today.
Yeah, absolutely.
More peach or tea? It's definitely more peach at first. The flavor of and those are from China. I think I said that.
Yeah.
But you definitely get the peach first. The tea is more of the aftertaste. You get kind of the bitter tea notes at the end. And like I said, it kind of conflicts with the chocolate. I feel like oolong and chocolate, the tea, it just didn't work for me. I'm not the biggest on just like tea flavors in other things though, because I'm not a big fan of matcha and stuff.
Yeah, somebody asked matcha weirdness is what they asked.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah, that was the next comment. Should have just read down. But yeah, Crab Donkey. It was very much, it's not as strong as a lot of the matcha stuff, but it has that kind of strange aftertaste. And honestly, it wouldn't be terrible except the chocolate in it don't work together.
We actually just tried matcha ice cream.
I couldn't finish it.
Couldn't finish it.
I do not like matcha.
I liked it okay. It wasn't my favorite. I probably wouldn't buy it again, but I still ate it. He did not. He was like, no.
I'm not wasting the calories on this weird matcha ice cream.
All right. Look up Gala pie?
Gala pie. Yes, he mentioned that earlier. So Gala pie. Gala pie.
Boiled egg running all through the... Oh, okay. I get what... Yes. I think I've seen those on like probably the Great British Baking Show or the Bake Off. I think I've seen somebody make that on there before or something like that.
I think I have too. That was our only experience with British like baking of any kind for years.
Because I love that show. I don't know...
and we've learned nothing from it.
No, I feel like I've learned some things from it. Maybe.
I don't think we've made anything on that show.
No, I haven't made anything, but I've watched them make things.
We've watched them make lots of things. There's like how many bajillion seasons of the Great British Baking Show now?
I love that show.
And now Netflix owns it.
Yeah.
I miss Mary Berry. I liked the old episodes. Anyway, okay. That could get divisive too. I don't know.
I'm not sure how you guys.
I try not to don't go too far in any direction like that because I feel like I'm going to ostracise people. And just know, I don't care enough to really have an opinion about it. I enjoyed seeing Mary Berry in that show. Sometimes I cook a large Yorkshire pudding in a tray and make some chicken instant gravy and eat it all to myself.
Yep, that sounds great.
It does. It does.
It sounds really good.
Something so simple as a Yorkshire pie. It's just an interesting way to cook it, you know?
Yeah.
And it makes such a good vessel to go with stuff. I really enjoyed it. And with gravy. I mean,
you can't go wrong with gravy.
Well, I was about to say too much. We may have made something with gravy that will be coming out sometime in the not too distant future.
Sneak peek.
Sneak peek. Not the one coming out today.
Small pork pie were sold in
Rhode
Island when I was a kid. Okay.
Mary Berry has a cookbook adapted to U.S. ingredients. There's a YouTuber I watch who makes recipes from it very successfully. We might have to pick up a copy of that cookbook.
Mary is the cake queen. Yeah,
Mary
absolutely.
Is the cake queen. Mary Berry, we made some of her scones. Didn't we use a recipe for her scones in one of our videos?
Yep, that's right. That's right.
When she made the scones from scratch, I think I even put in the title that they were like Mary Berry's because I wanted to give her full credit. I don't like using other people's stuff with
And they turned out great.
They did.
They did turn
out
good.
They were so buttery.
Yeah. Oh, man. I forgot about that.
We have one biscuit left. We need to eat it.
One biscuit.
Because we're already almost at 12:45 and I think we have to...
Our babysitter's going to be like...
Where
are you?
Yeah. So anyway, and I just stumbled all over. But we saved the Walker's shortbread fingers from Scotland.
It's just my nose.
Oh, it smells like butter. I love these things.
Does. It smells delicious.
I love these things. I'm just sad that my tea's so cold. It'll still be good.
It is pretty
It'll
cold.
still be good. I lost it.
It's too much.
These are special.
Is there something that you guys use these for, like a recipe?
I don't think
that
they
you
need
do,
it.
or
I think
is
you
it
just eat it.
I mean, I'm cool with that too. I'm just curious. It's delicious. Yeah, I'll have to look into that cookbook.
All right. 23 people watching right now. Hey,
Hello.
everybody.
Thanks for
Man, those shortbread fingers, I love how they're not so sweet. And they're so buttery. Now I got to drink the rest of this tea because the rest of that shortbread finger is down in the bottom and I want it.
Ooh. Cheesecake base, that's a great idea. Because they're not that sweet.
That's good. That's good. That was one of the things we got from Target too, when Walker's and Target did their thing.
Yeah, I believe so.
Because Walker, there's several British and there's several UK companies that partner with Target around Christmas time. Because we got a lot of Marks and Spencer stuff from Target, and we got a lot of Walker's stuff from Target.
Yeah.
And man,
Ooh, another favorite food thing from the UK were those Walker's like minced fruit pies. Were they
oh yeah, those are amazing.
Those are so good. We had one last night, and because we're just eating them like one at a time because we're trying to make them last.
Yeah, because it's very expensive to those. We got shipped.
Yeah,
and they're not cheap.
Oh, but they're so good. Just microwaving them for just like a couple seconds, and they're nice and warm on the inside. Those are so good.
And I've had quite a few people say, put some clotted cream or some heavy cream or some custard on those mince pies too. Yeah. So we're going to save the two or three that we have left, and we're going to try them with some of that stuff. I don't know if it'll be on camera, but we are going to try them with that stuff because they're so good.
Yeah, we'll soon learn the secret British art of the dunk limits. Yeah, right?
It's an art.
Still
it
trying
really
to perfect
is.
That.
Yep, shortbread crumbled as a sweet pie or a tart base as a classic. That butteriness worked great baked.
I bet.
I agree.
I bet it's
never had a bad shortbread. Yes, amen to that. Shortbread is an amazing thing. Even those coconut cookie shortbread things we had earlier,
which I love.
Colombia.
Yeah.
That we dunked. Those are really And I'm not the biggest with coconut flavored things.
I love coconut.
But that was so good. But yeah, well, thank y'all for joining us. Unfortunately, we do kind of have to go because we have our babysitter will be calling if we don't.
Yep.
But we thank you for joining us on this live stream. It's the second one we've ever done.
I know,
Glad to finally get to chat with some of our viewers from across the pond, British Ninja, everybody who's been here, Cloud Guard. And we welcome back all of our regular viewers as well from here in the US. And it's just been fun. It's been a lot of fun. Really and for those of y'all who were lurking in the background and never commented, because there's 23 people here, and I know not 23 people commenting.
Right.
It's okay. I'm glad you're here too. Thank you for joining us. And we hope to be doing more of these live streams coming up. Leave us some ideas in the video we're about to post of any other live streams y'all would like to see us try. Because they have to be pretty simple like this, because we can't be jumping up and running around and doing things. So we have to be able to set them up easily beforehand and then go.
Because obviously we spent a lot of time talking.
Yeah.
Like we stretched those biscuits out for a while.
Yeah, which was the idea. The real reason we were on here is not just to eat these biscuits and dunk them, but to chat with y'all and answer questions.
And that really has been great. I've loved being able to talk to you.
A U.S. maker used to make chocolate chip shortbread that I miss. Yeah. Bye, everyone. Bye, Craig. It's great to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for this night.
Yes, and exactly. And see you next time. But yes. And y'all, if you want more content, as soon as I take this stream down here in just a second, I will be posting the Southerners Judge UK chocolate bars or something. Yeah. You'll see it. It's going to pop up in just a second.
It's about chocolate.
And for all of y'all who stuck around, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, click the notification bell, because we hope to be doing more of these lives in the future. Thank you so much for joining us. And we'll see you all on the next one. Later.
Bye.
All right, now you have to stay there and wave because I got to walk around here. And then I got to click a button. Which button? Is that button? Yes. Okay.